Here we go. The fourth straight year the Miami Heat are appearing in the NBA play-in. Second consecutive year that the Heat are the 10th seed in the play-in, having to go on the road in 2 games if they want to make the playoffs. Last year they had to go to Chicago, and they blew out the Bulls in the first play-in game. This year, they got to go on the road to Charlotte. Hornets have been playing at an exceptional level post-All-Star break. 17-9 since the All-Star break. One of the best teams in basketball analytically. Miami will be on the road against the Hornets tonight as 5.5-point underdogs. Vegas feels very confident that Charlotte, led by LaMelo Ball, Brandon Miller, Miles Bridges, Kon Knueppel, the potential Rookie of the Year, are going to get the win tonight. Will the Heat prolong their season to Friday night, where they will be playing the loser of Philadelphia and Orlando for the right to be the 8th seed and take on the Detroit Pistons in a playoff series? Or will Miami be heading to the NBA lottery, where they currently have the 13th odds? It'd be a 4.1% chance to move in the top 4, 1% for the number 1 overall pick. Will it be off-season talk tomorrow, or will it be about winning one more game to get into the NBA playoffs? We'll have you covered here for this Heat Hornets NBA play-in game. We got producer Coop with us tonight. Shout out, producer Coop. Shout out your city for me down in the comment section. About 38 minutes away from tip-off, probably around 7:42 when you factor in the post-actual scheduled time tip. Let me know where you're watching from. Coop, we had you one time this year producing. It was a game against the Orlando Magic in the NBA in-season tournament. Welcome back. We lost that game in blowout fashion to Orlando last time. Hope it's the same tonight. How are you doing?
Glad to be back. And as we've talked all week, you want this Miami Heat team to get beat. And I think we can have that in common because, as you guys may know or may not know, I'm a Dallas Mavericks fan, and I dislike the Miami Heat very heavily. Yeah, so we have a common goal tonight.
Yeah, me and Coop, we have some beef when it comes to the NBA world. Most of you guys know, if you watch our Dolphins channel, that we work hand in hand on the Dolphins. He's not a Dolphins fan, but we work hand in hand there, and he does root for the Dolphins every game they play, outside of if they played the Dallas Cowboys. But he and I disagree on almost everything when it comes to the NBA. And I mean everything.
A lot. Quite a lot.
So he'll be agreeing with me tonight, though. I don't think I'll be rooting against the Heat, like publicly calling the game. Like, I won't get excited for the Hornets, but I just want everybody to know that is watching right now, deep down, I am hoping with every ounce in my being that the Heat lose this game. Honestly, preferably by 30. Like, I hope it's a blowout because that will just showcase to this front office. And I made a video about it this morning. If you watched, appreciate you. If you didn't, you missed out. And I explained why I want the Heat to lose. Losing in blowout fashion to the Charlotte Hornets would just further illustrate how far we are away from competing and would force major changes, hopefully, this offseason.
And you would just get another fake successful, not run, but successful moment that this front office can point to and be see, we're close, you know what I mean? Which they're, in reality, everybody knows that they're not. Yeah. Look, I think the Heat have been here so many times to the point where they kind of know what to expect, and it would not shock me in the least if they came out victorious in this game.
I've said it all day, Coop. You know this. I want the Hornets to win this game. I want the Heat to lose and go to the lottery into the offseason.
But in the moment, you'll be...
No.
Not even in the moment.
No.
During the game,
correct.
You said you're not going to root for them.
I will be rooting for the Hornets. I will be calling the game as a Heat fan.
Okay.
Because that is my obligation.
Correct.
But inside, I want the Hornets to win. I think the Heat win this game. And we'll talk more about this game here in a second. Shout out to Jocelyn Slaying Cat in Boca Raton, Midtown Miami for Terrence. OG in the building from South Carolina. Undertaker in Syracuse. Shout out to everybody in the building. I think the Heat win. I don't want it to happen. I do think Miami wins. Who you got? Y'all got Miami or Charlotte tonight? It's our pinned poll as well. 72% picking the Heat.
Oh, man.
I see Slaying Cat Miami, underrated Miami, Tie Man Miami.
I think something to note is the boys out west do believe that the Charlotte Hornets will win, and it is the largest spread of any of the 4 playing games.
Which I said right away was like, I can't believe that's the case.
Yeah. So
I can't believe it, Coop.
No, it is hard to fathom.
I cannot believe Vegas is doubting the play-in Warriors. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But the best team, the most wins in NBA play-in history, the most games played in play-in history.
10.
We're 6-4 in the play-in. The fact that we have 10 games played in the NBA play-in is absolutely ridiculous. It's been around for 4 years.
No, longer than that.
5 years, I guess.
Since 2020.
2020.
Yeah, this will be year 6.
This is year 6.
Yeah.
So it's been,
and you've been in it 4 times.
Oh wait, how is that possible? Actually, if it's that it had, are we sure we're 6-4? You said that earlier.
Well, that's what the question said. I mean, Qualls could have gotten it wrong, to be fair.
Because I guess that checks out. Because every time we were in the 7-8 game, we did lose.
Yeah, then you still couldn't be 6-4 though.
Yeah.
That just doesn't check out.
Yeah, I think that matters.
You could have played if this is your 4th time in it, you could have played a max of 6.
Well, this is our 5th time. This is our 4th straight.
4th straight and 5th overall time?
I believe so. No, actually, I don't know anymore. I'm confused now.
Yeah, me too.
I'm confused now. Acock's in the building.
What up, OG?
What's up, OG, man? What's up? Oh, man, it's going to be an interesting game. You've got the young cats in LaMelo, Kon Knueppel. Can you still consider LaMelo Ball young?
No, he's got a max.
Drafted in 2020. If you're on your 2nd contract, you're no longer young to me. I think that I've made that. Young players could only be considered if they're on rookie contracts.
Agreed.
Could be your 4th or 5th year on a rookie deal, but if you're on a supermax or a 2nd contract, you ain't young.
Unless you're like one of those UDFAs that has a, different deal, whatever. But agreed.
There's just no way.
Oh.
What?
They just showed the countdown to tip off.
What was it?
We are at 31 minutes right now, so it's like a minute
okay. So it's going to be it's a classic league pass then 11 minutes after.
That's correct.
Okay. Yeah, we'll see what happens. 31 minutes to go until we get things started, probably at 7:41 Eastern time. This is our super chat menu today. We have a special here. $5, we spin the wheel. A lot of goodies on that wheel. $20 gets you into the Heat Report Hall of Fame. Join the list of legends. We already got some legends already in the building, Mr. Coop.
Yes, we do.
We have our guy Brian Acock, Hall of Famer. We have our guy, Terrence Hill, Hall of Famer. Is there any other Hall of Famers in here?
What is Tyson Bryant?
I don't know. There's a lot. It's hard to remember.
Slaying Cat? Hot Dog?
I feel like the Slaying Cat got on here. Did he? Maybe not.
It's only my 2nd time. I don't know.
Yeah, I thought he might have gotten on there. I don't see his name, though. I could be. No, there he is. Slaying Cat's a Hall of Famer. We got a Hall of Famer in Slaying Cat, Terrence Hill, Brian Acock. Shout out to all the Hall of Famers in the building. Take a shot to celebrate you guys getting into the Hall of Fame. Pineapple says I'm a future Hall of Fame.
Come on now.
We'll see. Tyson Bryan says, what up, Rolly? Curious if we were in the lottery last year and let's say Silver doesn't give us a 1st-round pick, but like a later pick in the lottery, who would you have chosen? So if the Heat were in the lottery last year and didn't get the number 1 pick, which just in case you were not aware, Miami would have had the 11th spot in the lottery last season. That pick ended up getting the number 1 spot. Who knows if that would have happened if Miami was that. But the Mavericks, because the Heat made the playoffs, moved up to 11 and then got the number 1 pick based on those odds. I actually forgot NBA draft order or NBA draft 2025. I kind of forgot how that draft shook out. Miami obviously had the 20th pick thanks to the Jimmy Butler trade. So players that Miami could have taken but weren't available to because they were off the board. Cedric Howard, Noah Sengwe, Derek Queen, Carter Bryant, Thomas Sorber, Yang Hansen, Johan Berenger, Walter Clayton, Nolan Traore. Those were the 9 prospects that Miami missed out on. Well, folks, let's just call a spade here. It would have been nice to get Cedric Howard or Derek Queen. Now, with that being said, though, and this is important, if Miami stayed in the lottery last season, they would not have their first-round pick this year. Because
it would have conveyed.
It was lottery protected to OKC, and if it did not convey to OKC last season, it would have been pushed back to unprotected this year.
And so it would have been OKC's.
So it would have been OKC's pick this year. And obviously it would be the 13th. Then if that was the case, we'd be rooting for Miami to make the playoffs.
Absolutely.
Because there's no reason for the Heat to get a lottery pick
how about
if it wasn't theirs.
OKC has a chance to get the number 1 overall pick this year.
Yeah, I mean, Thunder.
Unbelievable.
Or, excuse me, the Clippers.
Yeah, Clippers, yes.
Clippers pick. That's what it is. But if you want the Heat to win tonight, which I don't know if you guys do.
I didn't know if I was going to pick this one or the other one.
Yeah, if you're ready for the game, could always work too.
Well, there was this one, and we have the reverse.
Yeah, that's a good question. I did make that. That was for the last week of the year. I started adding that one in. Hit that thumbs up icon if you haven't already. Live here on the channel. If we win, we'll be live on Friday for the second Heat play-in game. And if they win that game, we'll be live for the first round of the playoffs as well. Although I do hope that is not going to happen. Let's get to 50 likes right now. The goal is always 50 likes to get today's show started. And hopefully we get to 50 before we tip off. We're at 28. Come on, hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button, man. Hit that like button. Let's get to 50 likes right now. I'll say this. If we get to 50 likes on the stream before 20 minutes, I'll take a shot in the house.
Let's go.
So you got 6 minutes to get the likes up. Let's get to 50 likes ASAP. Well, we get a $20 super chat from me. Brian Aycock. Shout out to the OG. You get into the Hall of Fame again, my friend. And as always, to celebrate, we have a shot as Brian Aycock gets into the Hall of Fame another time. One of the legends here at Chat Sports, supporting me and Cope here on the Heat channel, on the Dolphins channel. Make sure to hit that like button. We're taking a shot to celebrate. We got the Patron, the Hall of Fame edition for Brian Aycock. We'll take another shot if we get to 50 likes before the 20-minute mark on our timer. We're 11 likes away. Continue to hit that thumbs up icon. Chugs is giving me the party up. I'm going double thumbs down. Double thumbs down. Not on Brian Aycock, on the Heat.
Brian Aycock, he's a Texans fan too.
No, he's not.
Let's go, Brian.
He literally has a dolphin in his profile picture.
No, but he super chats me.
Yeah, he does, but you know what he does? He super chats you and then messages me how bad you are at your job.
Ooh.
Look at this nerd. I just sent him $10.
I just sent him a
felt bad
$50
for him.
super chat, but this guy sucks.
Mekhi Lemon visited Dolphins today.
Fuck you, Chugs. What'd you say?
Mekhi Lemon, Dolphins today.
What'd you say?
Visited the Dolphins.
Incorrect. That happened yesterday.
Oh, yeah, Monday.
Yeah.
Today is Tuesday.
Today was Zion Young as well as the two quarterbacks we talked about. Shout out to Brian Aycock.
Shout out to Aycock, and we'll get into some pregame stuff here with the Heat and Hornets taking place in about 25 minutes. Here is what happened in the 4 games in the regular season. The Heat went 3-1. A couple of these games basically all of them not close except for one.
you might have to do the what's it called? The fit, because that should be one, or maybe it's not in there. That's 117. Oop. We did not win that game by 133 points. Could you imagine though?
There it is.
Also, I might have messed up my typing. I'm pretty sure they won. Yeah, they won 128 to 120 in that third game. That one's on me. That one.
128, 120.
Yeah. But anyway, as you look at the matchups this season between these two squads, obviously Miami has won 3 out of 4 games. But there's multiple things to note here when you're looking at the season series. Well, one, the Heat won 2 games at home against this Hornets team, but that was in the first month of the year. Season started, October 22nd or 21st, somewhere in that range. So within the first 3 weeks of the season, Miami and Charlotte played twice. Obviously, the Hornets are a much better team now than they were back when the Heat played them in October and November. He did go on the road and beat Charlotte in early March without Norman Powell and Andrew Wiggins, 128-120. But then in the final regular season matchup, Miami got trounced by 30. They got outscored, Coop, 40-18 in that fourth quarter against Charlotte in the 30-point loss. But there's something to note on Miami's side. Bam and Adebayo did not play in that game. So the Heat's best player did not play in their one loss against Charlotte. So Miami this year, with Bam in the lineup, 3-0 against the Hornets. This has been a matchup that favors Miami. Starting lineup for each team tonight, Davion Mitchell, Tyler Herro, Andrew Wiggins, Bam Adebayo, and Kel'el Ware staying in that starting 5. The Hornets have this group, which is one of the more collective, lineups that have been together all year. LaMelo, Kon Knueppel, Brandon Miller, Miles Bridges, and Moussa Diabate. Those 5 guys have played the 3rd most minutes of any 5-man lineup this year. Also, if you look at the qualified lineups, ranked 2nd in offensive rating. So that was 4th, not 3rd, 15th in defensive rating and 2nd in net rating. That's all 5-man lineups in the NBA this year that played at least 150 minutes. So the Hornets starting 5 is one of the best 5-man groups in the entire NBA. So this Charlotte team has been playing well. The additions of Kobe White at the trade deadline, Ryan Kalkbrenner coming off the bench, Diabate playing better. This Hornets squad is nothing to play with. It's the reason why they did win 44 games this season, folks. They're good. And if the Heat do want to win this one, listen, I don't want them to, but we'll let you know how I think Miami wins this game. One of the number one things the Heat have to do is make this a fast-paced game. Up-tempo, playing quick. Miami this season is the number 1 pace team in the NBA. The Charlotte Hornets ranked 26th. So Miami likes to play quick, like to get out in transition, and even after a made basket, they give up. They like to run and get down the floor. Charlotte, a little bit more methodical. They get into their half court. If you speed this game up, LaMelo Ball might be a little bit more prone to turnovers. He's had turnover issues in the past, and it might generate easy, fast break opportunities for you in this game. So, number 1 key to victory, in my opinion, make this a fast-paced game. Second thing, you need to defend the 3. There's no really other way around it. The 3-point shot is the great equalizer in today's NBA. Charlotte, you could argue, the best 3-point shooting team in the entire association. This season, Charlotte 3rd in 3-point percentage, 37.8. They're 1st in 3-pointers made per game, 16.4. But they also shoot a ton of them. 48.7% of their shots this year were from beyond the arc. That is 2nd highest in the NBA. And if you look at the Heat's defense this season, they are bottom half in defending the 3. They give up a lot of 3-pointer shots, 19th. They give up a lot of 3-pointers, 22nd. And they're about halfway in 3-point percentage allowed as well. So the Charlotte Hornets are an elite 3-point shooting team, and Miami is a bottom half 3-point defensive team in this game. I said this in our preview video on Monday. If the Hornets make their average or more, so if the Hornets make 16 threes in this game or more, the Charlotte Hornets win this game, in my opinion, with ease. That 3-point line going to be a big difference maker in this one. Shout out to Erik Harris with the $5 super chat. I am a Miami Heat fan, but I have to keep it real. I am nervous. Erik, are you nervous because you think the Heat are going to lose, or are you nervous because they're going to win and ruin the lottery pick? That's serious. It's a question that has to be asked.
No, it is. It certainly is. Look, I do think that the Hornets are just a young and fun team. And you kind of said this before the show we were talking. The world wants the Hornets to win this game.
No. Everybody wants to see Charlotte win 2 play-in games and be the 8th seed to play the Pistons. There's some history between those 2 teams this year. But the Hornets are they are a fun team. But there's also this aspect of it, Coop. I would say more than 60% of Heat fans want the Heat to lose and go to the lottery in the offseason. Every single Hornets fan is so nervous for this game because they want to win it because they haven't been in the playoffs in so long and they want to get playoff experience for the LaMelo Ball, Brandon Miller, Kon Knueppel trio. So every Hornets fan desperately wants Charlotte to win tonight. Most Heat fans want the Heat to lose, which means both teams and organizations and fan bases aren't happy because the Heat win this game.
I see the script. Silver's already leaked it.
Heat don't lose in the play-in.
Unbelievable.
I'm trying to think. 4 losses doesn't sound right to me, but the 6 wins does.
Well, because you can lose if you're the 7-8, and then you play
I think we've
8.
only lost in the play-in, though, like twice. So I don't know how 4 has come along. Because I don't know if we've ever lost in the play-in. I mean, we've been in the playoffs. I mean, we haven't missed the playoffs.
Yeah.
In the last... So
That's true.
So I don't know how we would lose because we haven't been in the 7-8 and lost every year. So the 4 play-in losses is not true. But the 6 play-in wins might be.
Have you lost 1 and then won the second game to get in as the 8?
Yes. But that's 1-1. We haven't done that 4 times.
Yeah. The math doesn't check out.
No, because last year we won 2 games in the play-in. We went 2-0 in the play-in.
Yeah, because you were the 9.
We were the
right?
10.
10.
And then the year before, we lost the first to Philly, won the second. So 3-1. The year before that, in 2023, if you actually remember, we did lose the play-in against the Hawks. And then
right.
And then beat the Bulls to get in as the 8. So that would be another 1-1. That's 4-2. I don't know where this... I actually don't even know if we've got the 6 wins. I don't know where that's coming from.
No idea.
Yeah, I have no clue.
We owe a wheel spin, though, for Erik.
We do. Shout out to Erik Harris, $5 super chat. Gets a wheel spin. We just got the 50 likes. Appreciate everybody, but we did not get in time for a free shot. Hit that thumbs up icon if you haven't already. And guess what? Sometimes the wheel makes me do stuff. Sometimes the wheel makes you do stuff. And the wheel is telling me y'all got to hit that thumbs up icon. If you're ready for the game, like the video. Come on. Hit that thumbs up icon right now. Let's get to 65 likes. 13 more likes. That's the goal. 12 likes away. Get to 65. Come on. Hit that like button. My guy Ron Baker's in the building saying, let's go Hornets. That's a Heat fan.
Ron Baker?
Ron
Former
Baker.
Wichita State?
Yeah. Benny Blanco from the Bronx is his name. I hated when they made the update to this instead of the usernames.
Yeah. Oh, it's horrible.
Yeah, like the actual YouTube account name rather than the username. I hate it. I hate it, man.
I agree.
Slang Cat says that's messed up. I'm going to make this the live poll. And I think we have a weigh-in of this as well. Let's switch it from the biggest key to victory for Miami. Do you want the Heat to win or lose tonight? I'm going to make it a live poll until the game starts. Do you want the Heat to win or lose? Win, lose. It's a serious question. I'm very open about this. I made a video about it this morning, and I put it on the channel. I want the Heat to lose.
You've been open about it for about the last month.
And I think it's the best thing for Miami to lose. I do. So far, it's early. 64% say lose. Thaddeus says no undecided option. No, you got to pick a side.
Or comment.
Well, undecided.
You could be happy with either outcome.
No, you got to pick a side. You could be fine with either outcome, but you have to have a preference.
I thought I hated my franchise. You guys might hate your franchise more than I do.
Correct. I hate Pat Riley in this front office more than you hate the Miami Heat.
No, I'm saying more than I hate the Dallas Mavericks.
Oh. Well, yeah, because everybody who is part of the reason why you hate the Mavericks is gone.
True.
So 65% of the live poll still says Miami rather see them lose.
Now, we also had the report today from Shams.
I can't do it. I can't.
From Shams.
Not doing it. I can't bring that up.
They're going to trade for a star.
Yeah, it's not going to be Giannis. It's going to be fucking Kawhi Leonard.
That'd be sick.
Why?
He's so good, dude.
Yeah, he's good.
He had an unbelievable season, dude.
I understand that. I tell you what, if we trade for Kawhi, we better ain't send this freaking lottery pick.
Oh, yeah. No.
I would send one first-round pick max. I get how good he's at. He's so old.
Good.
Dude, he's plus 35.
I know.
He's got the durability concerns, and he's going to want a new contract.
What about, is it going to be Kevin Durant?
There's no way he gets traded again.
Never know.
There's no way he gets traded again. Right?
I wouldn't think so, especially if Houston does win this first-round series.
I do think it's going to be an interesting offseason. I think Orlando's going to think about trading Paolo Banchero.
I think they
The
will.
Kawhi Leonard stuff. The Giannis Antetokounmpo rumors will be out there. Ja Morant will likely be on the
There's
move.
Anthony Davis rumors now.
Yeah, if the Wizards aren't ready to contend next year.
Yeah. You have 2 years left on your deal, dude.
Donnell says, hey, Nick, I'm from Rochester, New York, the hometown.
585.
Shout out to Donnell. I'm from Rochester. I don't know if you knew that. I assume you did because that's why you commented it. But yeah, I'm from Hilton, New York. So, in the 585.
The Hilton.
Cadets.
Cadets.
Yeah, that's the high school.
That's
team.
sick.
Cadets. Yeah, it's not bad. Logo is cool. Red and black colors. So I rocked with that. I'm a red and black guy.
Number?
My favorite number is 9. Now, playing baseball, I was 16 and 19 as a junior and senior. 2 different numbers. And in basketball, I was 45.
I like 45 as a basketball number.
45. Well, I was a bigger guy.
Mm.
So I had the bigger jerseys,
No doubt.
and they were all scaled by number size. Like
Interesting.
Numbers were sizes.
Yeah.
Because you get the same ones, so like they would just
Right.
get the same numbers. Were like, so I like the XL was like in the 40s.
Yeah.
And the mediums were like in the 10s. The larges were in the 20s. So it's kind of how it worked. And with baseball, it went 1 through 20, and 16 and 19 were the big fellas. So I was rocking XLs.
Love it.
XLs and double X's back in the day, baby. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Erik says, with another $5 super
Oh,
chat.
shout out to Erik.
Appreciate you. He says, I want the Heat to go for Giannis by any means. You can't do that to yourself again.
So here's the thing.
If you get him, great.
Would I be happy if the Heat trade for Giannis? Yes, I would.
You just don't want to go through the saga.
I am just so mentally exhausted from getting my hopes up, being so invested to every rumor, every update, every report. And we're going to go through it again. Like, I know we are. It's going to happen.
You already are.
And if the Heat miss out on Giannis again, I'm sick of it. Now, the one saving grace is apparently the Bucks were close to accepting an offer for Giannis at the deadline from Miami, including Herro, Ware, 4 first-rounders. If you trade for Giannis, every first-round pick that you can trade, which is 4 of them, it'd be 26. So this year's pick, it would be 29, 31, and 33. So it'd be 29, 20, 31, 33, and then this year's draft pick to the Bucks. Now, you could argue maybe his draft stock has gone down with all of the injuries this season and the disgruntled nature between Milwaukee and Giannis.
It's been a disaster.
But then you also factor in, well, what if the Spurs just say, fuck it, and I want to go get Giannis to pair with Wemby? Well, they have so much draft capital and young guys, so then you'd have to attach everything you have. Same thing with the Houston Rockets. So I don't think a Giannis trade would be cheap by any means. You all know that. Is it best for Miami to empty the clip? Giannis and Bam would be fun. But, like, man, how do you build out the rest of your team? I don't know. I guess it's going to be an interesting one, man.
Shout out to Simply Archive. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking.
Man, this is interesting. It's interesting. 9 minutes away until we tip off here. Next key to victory for the Heat, keep the Hornets off the glass. Miami needs to do this. The Hornets are the 5th best offensive rebounding team in the NBA. They average about 12.5 rebounds offensively a night. And that's kind of the Hornets' style. They shoot a lot of threes, second most in the NBA. Long rebounds, they track them down, they kick it out for more three-point looks. got to defend the three, and when the threes go up, you can't be watching the ball. You got to find a man, box out, and then go aggressively attack the loose ball and grab the rebound. Got to do it. Got to keep the Hornets off the glass. Next one. Get ahead, stay ahead. If the Heat want to win this one, I don't think they can have it be a clutch game. Miami, bottom 10 team in the NBA when it was a close game. What is a clutch game? 5 points with 5 minutes to go at any point. Miami's 17-16 when games are in the clutch this year. They rank in the bottom 10 of defensive rating, and they rank 21st in total net rating. Especially with it being on the road, I get concerned if it's a close game with Miami struggles in these close matchups late, them being able to pull it out. The one saving grace potentially, well, the Hornets are actually worse in the clutch than Miami. They have the 25th net rating, so 4 spots lower than the Heat in that regard. If the Miami Heat want to win this game, they got to do those 4 things, in my opinion. They got to make it an up-tempo game. You got to defend the three. Don't let Charlotte to get extra offensive possessions on the glass. And you got to stay ahead and be ahead. If this is a close game, I think Miami loses. J.Y. Win with the $20 super chat. Shout out to you getting into
JY.
the Hall of Fame. Trucking through Colorado, final game of the season, Nick, hopefully. I agree with you. JY Win, I've told you about this. I actually said, I brought you up in the office, JY Win, because you said, and this is the person that I believe him, but alleges Tyler Herro's third cousin.
I love it.
Allegedly, Tyler Herro's third cousin. I believe it. I apologize for all the things I've said about Tyler and may still say in the
Will
future.
JY Win still be a Heat fan if Tyler Herro gets traded?
No, that's going to be a hoe. You said no shots? Okay, I was going to take a shot, but you say no, sir. No shots, no shots. All right. I was going to do it, but appreciate you.
Appreciate you, JY.
In the Hall of Fame again. You've been in there before. Still multi-time Hall of Famer. Multi-time namer and down.
Multi.
300 people in the building. Shout out to everybody watching. Yeah, JY Wynn says he's actually a Bucks fan, which checks out from Milwaukee. That's where Tyler's from. So, I think he just hangs out with us to kind of hear what is going on in the game when he's trucking.
What a real
seeing
one.
how Herro's doing. Yeah, it's legend. Listen. It's unfortunate that I've become soured on his third cousin, Tyler Herro, a little bit, because people would know I was the biggest Tyler Herro guy when he got drafted in 2019 out of Kentucky. I was part of the, I would say, crew that said I would not trade him in his first 2 or 3 years in the league for a James Harden, for the Russell Westbrooks.
Outside of Bam, is there anyone you're not soured on this Heat roster?
Pelle Larsson, Kasparas Jakucionis.
Okay. Those three.
Those three are cool. Actually, I was out on him last year. He's gotten back in my good graces. Jaime's gotten in my good graces.
Okay.
He's been really good this year. Turns the ball over a lot and sometimes can be really selfish, but his improvements in terms of getting to his spots and shooting from three has been impressive. Yeah, say JY Wynn, he's a legend. Says, like the cast, no problem with Tyler, all facts. I don't have an issue with him. I just unfortunately think it's probably best for Miami and Tyler to go set their separate ways.
Time to move on.
After the season. Yeah, I mean, it's just run its course. And with him wanting a new extension, I don't think Miami should give him $35, $40 million a year, personally. Predict the score. 5 minutes to go. Who wins and what? I'm going to give you my thoughts and my score prediction here in just 1 second, but I want to hear yours in the comment section. Luigi Bros, do I want the Heat to win or lose? I want the Heat to lose. I do think they win. I'll give you my score prediction in 1 second, but I want to hear yours first. By the way, the poll is now 50-50 in terms of you want the Heat to win or lose.
That's unbelievable.
51-49 now. So 140 people have voted, and we're basically 50-50.
When the Mavericks were in the play-in last year, I did want them to win.
And think about that. If you did, they wouldn't have gotten Cooper Flag.
You're right.
So I'm not saying that's going to happen for Miami, but you see two sides of the equation.
Well, they would have found a way.
Oh, if they moved out of the lottery, they wouldn't have had a pick to get the number one spot. So how would they have found a way?
I don't know.
yeah, there is none.
Silver had the script.
Caught ya. Well, no one's giving me the score prediction. Lame on you guys. I'll give you mine. Heat win 125-120. Miami has over 700 minutes of playoff experience between this crew or play-in. I forget which one it was. Charlotte Hornets, nada. So the Hornets don't have any experience in these winner-go-home games. Miami has so much. The Heat have the better coach. I think Bam Adebayo is the best player in this game. And if he plays like it, which I anticipate him doing, I think the Heat win.
I can see it. I can certainly see it. Do we get a Kon Knueppel masterclass?
Maybe. He's cooked, but he averages 24.5 against the Heat this year. All 4 games, 24.5, 50% shooting, 43% from 3.
Oh, my. So it's definitely possible that Kon could go off. And with the crowd on the side of the Charlotte Hornets, I think I'm picking the Hornets to win.
You're picking the Hornets to win.
I think I am.
I hope you are correct.
Close game. Picking the Hornets to win.
I think it's close.
I think it's a clutch game.
I do think it's close. It absolutely is a clutch game. It absolutely will be. 2.5 minutes away from getting tipped off. Honestly, that kind of 40-minute build-up went by really quick.
Yeah, it did.
Are you ready? Are you excited for the game? Spam those me's. I'm giving shout-outs to everybody in the comments that is ready and fired up for today's game. We're also 14 likes away from 100. Hit that thumbs up icon. Let's get to triple digits before we tip off. But Jay the Fox is ready. Slaying Cat is ready. Simply, Jay Perks, Eric Harris, Makai, JY Win, Johan, Dylan, Makai, Tyson, Sal, Jermaine, Hot Dog, Gummy, Casey, Kintoy. Spam those me's down in the comments.
Let's get it.
Spam them. Spam them.
Do you want a blowout?
Yeah, I do.
It's hilarious.
Because I just want this front office to realize how bad our roster really is. I don't want them to be able to make any justification
for their actions
at their post-game press conference that this team is close enough to compete. Because they're not.
I assume they'll be doing exit interviews tomorrow or Thursday.
Would they? Would it be Thursday?
Yeah, either one probably.
I feel like Pat Riley would speak like next Monday or Tuesday, maybe Friday at the earliest. He talks twice a year, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Right before the year and then right after the year. I think it's the only 2 times. Unless the Heat make a big move and then I think when they had a Norm Powell press conference, was he there? I think so.
Can't remember.
Yeah, I can't remember. But here we go. Starting lineups being announced for Miami. If you're just joining us, Bam Adebayo, Kel'el Ware, Andrew Wiggins, Tyler Herro, and Davion Mitchell. For the Charlotte Hornets, it's LaMelo Ball, Kon Knueppel, Brandon Miller, Miles Bridges, and Moussa Diabate. That Charlotte Hornets starting 5, 4th most minutes out of any 5-man lineup this season. They rank top 5 in net rating and offensive rating as well. They are a tremendous starting group. Hornets are wearing their basic home striped white uniforms. Miami wearing their staple black unis on the road. 400 people watching. 3 more likes away from 100. Please hit that thumbs up button. But we're about ready to get rocking in Charlotte. Here we go. Heat won back-to-back play-in games last year to go from the 10 seed to the 8 seed and get swept by the Cavaliers. They try to do the same thing this year, but not get swept by the Cavs.
Is the baby sitting on the floor?
Do you think he's there?
Yeah, he goes to almost all the games.
Really? I didn't know he was. I knew he's from Charlotte. I didn't know he was that locked in. All right, folks. It's about that time. Here we go. It'll be Kel'el Ware. It'll be Moussa Diabate.
Who's
center circle?
You got Pat in the building? Let's go.
Yeah, he goes to all these games. All right, Diabate and Ware ready to get rocking and rolling. We'll let you know who the officials are here in just 1 second. Tip is up. Tip is won by the Miami Heat. They'll get the ball in the first and fourth quarter. Charlotte gets it in the second and third. Oh, my goodness. They're putting Kon Knueppel on Kel'el Ware to start this game defensively. Oh, they got to post him up. Too bad Kel'el Ware has no post bag. Davion Mitchell drives left, cut off, kicks out to Herro. Herro gets 2 feet in the paint and gets to the rim, but is unable to finish. That's how this game gets started. Hornets running out in transition and will now slow things down. LaMelo Ball thought about a deep three. He wanted it, doesn't take it. Now gets it, works inside, running floater at the elbow, falls, and LaMelo Ball has his first bucket of the night. You saw LaMelo hunting his shot on that first possession. He gets it off on a little pull-up floater. Davion Mitchell driving, bumping, and flipping. He gets the first bucket of the night. Davion Mitchell, if you remember what he did in Atlanta and Chicago last year in the play-in, he went nuclear. LaMelo misses the pull-up three. Kel'el Ware gobbles up the rebound. Oh, and we'll have a foul called on Brandon Miller. Off-ball foul there. He'll side out for Miami. It was top 30 QB visits. Adebayo. Cool.
That's Coop's fault.
Yeah, Jalen Daniels is good. Kel'el Ware to inbound for Miami. Adebayo gets his first touch of the night. Hands it off to Herro. Herro curling, getting inside, kicking. It's a Kel'el Ware three. He shoots 40%, and you see it right there. Ware bottoms the triple. He's on the board, and Miami takes their first lead of the night. He can stroke it from deep for a 7-footer, man. Why Heat fans love his potential. Former number 2 overall pick, Brandon Miller, driving inside, pulls up from about 8 feet, unable to connect. Offensive rebound, Diabate, but he loses the handle, and Adebayo gets the steal. Heat on a 5-0 run, looking to continue. Herro getting to his left hand, rejected by Bridges. And now the Hornets have numbers in transition. LaMelo with a crossover drive and finishes with the left hand. So LaMelo Ball has the first 4 points for the Hornets in this one. And Miami's lead is down to 1. Wiggins fouled on a drive, will be side out for the Heat. Tyler Herro has tried to get inside twice now and has been blocked and missed a point-blank look. Tough start for Herro. Herro turns the corner once again, and this time connects on the little dotted line floater. Brandon Miller works in the pick and roll, swaps it out for LaMelo. LaMelo back into Brandon Miller. Miller kicks it out for Bridges. Bridges with a right wing three. Connects. We're tied up. Has Miles Bridges shot it well from 3 this year?
He's been decent.
Bam Adebayo now with his first look of the night. Gets right by Diabate to the rim. Pretty move from Adebayo. LaMelo, sidestep 3. That bottoms. LaMelo with 7 points, excuse me. But there's the classic LaMelo Ball, no defense. Davion Mitchell with an easy drive inside. Hornets call timeout. Miami leads 11-10. High scoring beginning here in the Queen City of Charlotte.
Defense optional?
Defense is optional. Hornets need a timeout. Spam those fireball emojis. Spam those fireball emojis. 500 people in the building. Charlotte can't handle the Heat here early. Miami getting really anything they want on the offensive side.
Absolutely, yeah.
The only player that has kind of been stonewalled was that one Herro blocked layup, but the other layup he missed was just point blank. Davion's got 2 easy looks inside. Ware open 3. Bam, easy layup.
They've gotten whatever they wanted so far on the offensive end.
We should have a weigh-in, by the way, near the bottom of the Hornets need a timeout. I don't know if you updated it, but
yeah.
you got, it's Hawks, but
Miles Bridges shooting 33.5% from 3.
Yeah, not good. I figured as much. But what's the shooting percentage early here?
Let's take a look.
Yeah, I mean, Hornets are 4 of 6, 2 of 3 from 3. Miami's 5 of 7.
Not a lot of defense being played, as we said.
No, man. And that's been the classic Miami Heat. Like, Miami's not a good defensive team. They're actually, I think, bottom 5 in the NBA over the last 10 games in terms of their defensive rating. Our keys to victory for the Heat, you got to defend the 3, giving up 2 triples early. You've got to make this a fast-paced game. It has. And Miami's very fast-paced, and it's why Miami's been able to generate early good looks offensively. Got to keep them off the glass as well. Charlotte already has an offensive rebound. Now, luckily, you did get a steal off that, so no harm, no foul on the first rebound allowed.
Now, what do you make of the Hornets' defensive assignments early?
Interesting that they're guarding Kon Knueppel with Kel'el Ware, but, I mean, it's not that surprising. Kel'el Ware, for being a 7-footer, doesn't play in the paint. Kel'el Ware literally is basically a catch-and-shoot guy. He doesn't get the ball on the low block. It's ridiculous how big Kel'el Ware is and how little they get him the ball inside.
Kel'el Ware has no post bag either.
No, he doesn't.
No.
Like, it's bad. Like, he's really good at, like, obviously rebounding the balls at times and alley-oop dunks, but if you give him the ball on the low block and he tries to do a hook shot, horrible. Yeah, because you were an idiot and took the Hornets.
No, I took LaMelo.
He's going to slow down.
Under 23.5.
He ain't scoring 20.
You know what a great bet is that it's not talked about enough? 1st to 10.
Oh, it's the most electric bet in
It's
sports.
so fun.
Heat would have lost, even though they 1st to 11.
Oh my God, that's horrific. He was celebrating the 3 and didn't.
Yeah,
get
LaMelo
back
Ball
to
doesn't.
transition.
LaMelo Ball might be the worst defensive player in the NBA. It's either him or Trae Young. I really mean that.
Would love for the on the court to load.
Who's that?
Would love for the on the court to load.
Yeah, it takes a while. All right, back in action here. No substitutions for either team. Brandon Miller gets the Knueppel. First look of the night for the rookie. Misses the 3. Defense by Herro was good. Miami quickly the other way. Davion Mitchell, boy, he can work it. Wiggins backing down on Miller, has the strength advantage. Turnaround bank shot falls for Wiggins. So Heat up 3. Switch for Charlotte. Miles Bridges driving inside. Blocked by Ware. What a rejection from the second-year center. And now he'll get a look from 3. No good. That would have been quite a sequence for Kel'el. Hornets slow it down and work into a half-court set. Herro guarding LaMelo. LaMelo gets an easy drive-by, but misses the high-arcing lefty shot. Ball goes out of bounds off of Miami, and the Hornets will retain possession on the baseline. LaMelo finds a curling Knueppel. Knueppel out to Diabate. He is a non-factor from deep. LaMelo now driving, pump fake, fouled, and he'll get 2 free throws. It will be the first foul on Miami in this game. It's on Kel'el Ware.
Haven't really gotten Knueppel involved in the
No,
offense.
yeah. He's gotten 1 look. It was a contested 3 that he couldn't make. Give him Herro's credit. He's done a good job making sure no airspace for the potential rookie of the year. LaMelo Ball's been the best player for Charlotte. He has 8 of the team's first 11 points after the first free throw.
Charlotte goes to the bench early here. Yeah, not early.
It'll be the rookie Sion James, another Duke Blue Devil. I really like Charlotte's draft class. They took Sion James, Ryan Kalkbrenner and Kon Knueppel. I said it on draft night, and it's been a large reason why this team went from 19 wins to 44 wins, and Hornets fan having hope everywhere.
Sion James played in all 82 games this year.
Yeah, he's a good player. Miami is still not made a substitution. Low shot clock. Wiggins has to create. Swings to Davion. Davion cut off by Knueppel. Now throws up a wild floater. No good. That was an excellent defensive possession from Charlotte. Knueppel gets airspace, but too strong on the three. The crowd was waiting to erupt for that, man. Now Bam gets it, posting up on Bridges. Bam gets 2 feet in the paint. Knocked away by Bridges, and it's going to be a jump ball between Adebayo and Miles Bridges. Bam grimacing a little bit as he hit the deck. If Miami wants to win this game, you cannot have 13 get hurt.
Took a hard fall, but I think he's fine.
This was great defense from Charlotte. When was the last time you think Charlotte's had this much optimism over this team?
Oh, not since...
even in those...
Not since the previous version of the Hornets.
Even like when they had Kemba and the Heat and Hornets matched up in a playoff series, I feel like they didn't have this hope. Herro missing the pull-up midi. Jaquez has checked in for the Heat. Kel'el Ware takes a seat. LaMelo, deep step back three. Way off. Rebound saved by Knueppel to LaMelo. Ball drops it off to Diabate. Couldn't handle it. Heat steal. Numbers the other way. Jaquez in transition. Can't finish with the left hand. Ball loose, and it will be Hornets ball. Jaquez touched it while on the baseline.
Heat were able to get on the transition, but Jaquez couldn't finish there.
Yeah, that's my knock on Jaime. Is he's gotten back in my good graces, but he could be so selfish at times. Instead of taking that contested layup, he could have caught it.
Yep.
One more shuffle pass back to Davion for an easy layup. Instead, he takes a contested shot that doesn't go.
Charlotte's kind of cooling down a little bit here as well.
Yeah, we'll have some substitutions. Kel'el Ware back in as the 7-2 center from Creighton. Ryan Kalkbrenner checks in for the Hornets. Brandon Miller bottoms the pull-up three as the Hornets go back in front. Third triple of the quarter for the Hornets. They make 16 a game. Jaquez spinning and dishing to Wiggins. He'll line up a three and connects. Andrew Wiggins right over the outstretched arms of Brandon Miller. Miles Bridges, another three. He's a 33% shooter from out there, but he's 2 for 2. Kel'el Ware wants another. Missing there. Wiggins on the glass. Puts it back up and in.
Probably got fouled, too.
Active start for the veteran Wiggins. He's got 7. LaMelo directing traffic. Gets a screen from Kalkbrenner. LaMelo loses the handle and now gets it to Bridges. 4 on the shot clock. Bridges drives on Jaime. Step back jumper. They're going to call, I think, Wiggins here for a foul coming out on the weak side, slapping the forearm of the lefty. What a back and forth start so far in this one.
Make sure you guys hit that like button if you haven't already. We got 660 people in the building. Only 127 likes. Hit that thumbs up icon. Free Heat content.
Appreciate everybody joining in for this Heat Hornets play-in stream. Kobe White, the trade deadline acquisition for this Hornets team, subs in. Got him from Chicago.
I actually forgot he was on the Hornets.
LaMelo Ball takes his first rest of the evening. I expect Miami to only play 8 guys. I would really only anticipate Larsson, Norman Powell, and Jaquez coming off the bench. Herro's been awful tonight. Turnover. Bridges in transition. Swings it to the corner. There is Kobe White. White with a baseline drive. Kick out. It's Sion James. He can shoot it, but he misses that one. Kalkbrenner on the glass with a putback. Timeout, Miami.
Can't let Ryan Kalkbrenner get on the offensive glass and get that easy of a putback.
Yeah, that was where Miami couldn't get back properly, and Kalkbrenner was being checked out by Jaquez. There's about a 8 inches differential in that height. 6'6" to 7'2".
Yeah.
Is that math right? Is that 8 inches?
6'6", yes, 8 inches to 7'2".
Yeah, Kalkbrenner's size and length, too much for Jaime. Ball bounced right to him. Easy putback layup. Timeout Heat. Down 22-18. 700 people in the building. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you are a Heat fan, this is the channel for you. Largest, by the way, independent Heat YouTube channel there is. We have daily content. We'll have you covered all offseason long with draft coverage, no matter where the Heat are picking, trade rumors, offseason, free agency. Subscribe today. I think it's incredibly possible to get to our next milestone of 28,000 subscribers tonight. We're 248 away. I'm willing to bet there's at least 200 people watching right now that aren't subscribed.
Absolutely there are. Make sure you hit that sub button. Who does it for free better than we do?
No one. There's some good Heat content creators out there, but no one's got a solo Heat YouTube channel as big as ours, and we're still looking to grow. I know there's more Heat fans there that want daily content. This is where you get it. Can we take a look at Tyler Herro's start to this one? Because he's been awful.
I mean, the turnovers have just killed.
He's turned it over twice. He's been blocked. He's missed a point-blank layup. Missed a little... So this says he only has 1 turnover. Is that true? I thought he had 2.
I also thought he had 2. I wonder if they're counting one as not a turnover.
But 1 for 4 from the field, that's unacceptable.
Couple of good looks, too.
Oh, outside of him getting blocked, the pull-up 12-footer on the baseline, that's his shot.
Yeah.
Like, he loves the little baseline 10, 12-footer. He missed it, came up short, missed a point-blank layup, and then the other miss was getting blocked. Tough start for Tyler Herro.
Got to be better.
Yeah, best player for Miami so far has been Andrew Wiggins. 7 points, 3 of 3 shooting.
He's been there, done that.
Yeah.
Knows what it takes.
Charlotte's best 2 have been Bridges and LaMelo. They've combined for what, 15 of the team's 22?
Yeah, LaMelo's
Or is it not actually 17?
LaMelo's got 9,
now?
yeah,
17 of the team's 22. I don't know. You says Heat need to move Herro to shooting guard. They need a true point. Well, Herro, first of all, this Heat kind of offense that's free flowing. There is no true positions, if we're going to be honest. Now, could the Heat benefit from a dominant distributor ball handler? Sure, but if you want to say Herro is playing a position, he is playing the 2. Like, if you want to call Herro a point guard, then what is Davion Mitchell? He ain't a shooting guard. Like, Davion in those lineups are the point. In that lineup that's on the floor, sure, you can say Herro's been the point, but he isn't normally.
We need Ian to give us a good one tonight.
Oh, Ian's are you shocked that Amazon for the play-in sent their A team to this game? I'm not, because there is a lot of intrigue around this
They can get to
Hornets
another
team.
game tomorrow.
You think they are?
They could. Maybe they're doing the Philadelphia game tomorrow.
Maybe. Out of the timeout, Norman Powell and Bam Adebayo back in. Lob to Bam, he's fouled, but they're going to say it was before the ball reached his hand, so it'll be side out on the floor foul. Larsson checks in as well, so Bam, Powell, Larsson, Jaquez, and Davion. Brandon Miller's guarding Bam. Oh, Bam's got to use his advantage of size here. Now they switch with Bridges. Powell turns the corner, kicks it to the corner, but he turns it over. Aaron pass looking for Larsson. He was open. Norman Powell, not a good passer. Doesn't pass often. Even when he does, not on target.
He's really been a disaster.
Oh,
in
I
the
can't
second
wait
half,
to
right?
see. I hope he's not. Doesn't. I hope this is the last game in a Heat uniform. Him and Herro, I respectfully do not want to see them in a Heat uniform after tonight. Brandon Miller, he works downhill, running bank shot, doesn't fall, ball batted around. Somehow Hornets have it. Another opportunity. Got to keep him off the glass. Bridges has the size advantage, backing down on Davion Mitchell. Gets a good look and flips it in. That is now 10 points in this opening period for Miles Bridges. 9-2 Charlotte run over the last 2 minutes. Oh, killer crossover, Davion Mitchell, but can't pay it off. Misses the free throw jumper. Charlotte looks to extend this run. Coby White driving inside. What a swooping bank shot. Hornets 8-point lead.
You can see the Hornets' length is really impacting Miami.
Larsson with a drive, kick. Jaime shot it really well from 3. He drives, drops it into Larsson, who just hit the underside of the basket. Bodies fall everywhere, and the Heat will get bailed out as foul baiting Norman Powell draws a foul on the floor. It'll be side out, wasn't in the act of shooting.
Just no rhythm on offense for the Heat in the half-court sets, and Charlotte's kind of getting to the spots that they want. Nice move by Coby White off the glass. And Charlotte's also getting a couple offensive rebounds as well, which...
Yeah, it can't happen.
Can't happen.
Can't happen. Oh, wow. Simone Fontecchio getting minutes. Did not see that one coming. Thought Spo would shorten his rotation to 8 guys. Still playing 9. Jaquez, right wing 3. No. Rebound will be staying with the Heat as it knocked out of bounds off Charlotte. I thought Spo would go to an 8-man rotation for the play-in. Goes to 9, and it's Fontecchio. I doubt we see the rookie Kasparas Jakucionis in this one, unless it's a blowout. Larsson to inbound. It'll be a kickball on Brandon Miller.
Fontecchio playing the 4 here?
Yeah, like I said, more positionless basketball.
Yeah.
Hornets aren't playing a big lineup whatsoever. No, Diabate's out there, but that's who Bam's on. The next biggest guy is Brandon Miller, and Fontecchio is about the same size as B. Mill. Both 6'6", 6'7".
Fontecchio looks big.
He's a lengthy guy. Speaking of Fontecchio, just airball to 3. Oh my goodness, Grant Williams is in.
So is Josh Green.
I thought that was Josh Green.
It is.
But no, I thought Grant Williams was Josh Green. Miller, corner 3. Doesn't get the roll. There's Charlotte on the offensive glass, but misses the putback. That's Josh Green. Too many offensive rebounds allowed from Miami at this point. Norman Powell driving in a crowd. Drop off to Larsson, who banks it home, plus a foul. Late whistle, but Brandon Miller picks up, I believe, his second foul, and Larsson will go to the charity stripe for an opportunity to get an and 1.
It's a good entry pass there from Powell, and Miller's body was just out of control there. Get the late whistle, and it absolutely is the correct call.
I'll get Pelle Larsson on the ground talking shit to Brandon Miller. I love me Pelle Larsson. I think Larsson is my second favorite player in the Heat. It goes Bam Larsson. And I'd probably put Jakucionis 3rd because I just like the rook. I was high on him coming out of Illinois.
The rookie from Sweden.
Lithuania.
Larsson?
Yeah, but you said rookie from Sweden.
Second year from Sweden.
Second year. So I didn't know if you were referring to the Jakucionis or Larsson. Larsson missed the free throw because, of course, he did. Ball doesn't lie. I don't really think it was a foul, to be honest. Knueppel gets downhill, blocked by Adebayo. I mean, if you don't think Bam is an all-NBA first-team defensive-level guy, go check your vision. I'd prescribe you the same glasses that Coop wears.
Nah, you'd be blind.
Exactly. Jaquez, right wing 3. No. I just hyped up his three-point shooting 40% over the last month on 3.5 attempts, 0 for 2 start. Coby White driving, attacking, and pulling up, but too strong. Offensive rebound, kick out. There's Coby White. Too strong on the 3 again, and it goes out of bounds to Miami. Too many offensive rebounds allowed for the Heat.
Pretty lengthy absence for LaMelo Ball here.
Listen, Hornets have played well with him sitting for a little bit here. Up 6. They were up 8 just a moment ago. Under 2 to play in the opening 12. Hornets 4 of 11 from 3. Boy, do they shoot a lot, but they make a lot. on pace for their season average of 16. Adebayo working inside. Beauty. The right hook shot over Diabate. Falls. That's Bam's second bucket. He's got 4. Need him to be more aggressive offensively if you want to win this one.
Feels like that's where the Heat might be able to find success in that Bam-Diabate matchup.
Yeah, honestly, a dream situation for me tonight. Miami loses. Bam Adebayo balls. Knueppel's been quiet. Misses another 3. The rookie really struggling in this one. 0 for 3 from the field.
Not my rookie of the year.
Adebayo doubled. It's worked around to Powell. Powell drive kick. Jaquez lines up another 3. And that's another miss for Jaime. 0 for 3 from beyond the arc. Jaquez does most of his damage inside the paint, but all 3 of his shot attempts from deep. Right as I hyped up his improved three-point shooting, Coop.
Clockwork.
Kobe White attacking downhill, kicks it out for Grant Williams, and he is blocked by Adebayo. Shot clock violation. If they call that a block on the stat sheet, that's Bam's second to go along with a steal as well. Adebayo everywhere defensively. There's a 6-second differential between the shot clock and game clock, so Miami will likely have the final possession of the quarter for themselves right here.
Good news is that Bam has been Bam tonight.
Yeah, I wouldn't say he's been the best player on the floor. I mean, I would say it's probably LaMelo, but he's been impactful, as you would imagine, defensively. Bam, backing down on Diabate. Spins to his right hand. Hook shot. Good again. Adebayo. Showcasing that bag work in the post. Hornets up 2. Under 10 seconds to go in the first quarter. Shot clock turned off. Knueppel looks to go. Oh, that's going to be a foul on Jaquez, pushing Grant Williams off the ball. Now, here's the question. If Charlotte's not in the bonus, that's an excellent foul with 2.6. Yeah, he had one to give, so it'll be side out 2.6 for Charlotte.
I don't believe he meant to do it, but that's...
Oh, I think he did.
Oh, you think so?
I think he did. I think he was thinking either we have a take foul here and ruin their momentum, or he just jams up the screen and throws it into a disarray anyway. It was a win-win.
I wonder if they're going to try to throw this to Kalkbrenner.
Knueppel gets it to Kalkbrenner. Back to Knueppel. Pump fake. He gets a good look at the buzzer. No. The rookie out of Duke, who's been sensational, 0 for 4 from the field in his first quarter of postseason play. Heat trailed 26-24 after 12. I think we're in for a tight, close game for all 48, Coop.
It certainly feels that way. And, I mean, both teams have had their opportunities here, and it's a 2-point game after 1. Kon Knueppel hasn't gotten going for the Charlotte Hornets. I mean, LaMelo Ball obviously has been very good. The Heat have gotten a solid performance from Bam Adebayo so far, but you need more from Tyler Herro. You need more from Norman Powell. And the Heat are right in this game, despite probably playing a C-plus game in the first quarter.
I mean, you look at the aforementioned Bam Adebayo. All right, so I don't know how both the blocks that I credited Bam for, they gave him none for.
That's impossible.
The shot clock violation, they're maybe just saying he lost it instead of it getting blocked. And then the Kon Knueppel miss, I thought Bam got a piece of that. Unclear there.
The Hornets started this game, 5 of 7 from the field? So they went cold.
Yeah, 4 of 18 to close. Miami certainly shooting better from the field. Free throws have not really been a factor to this point. Both teams have a pair of turnovers, but listen, let's be honest, guys. If that number continues, the Heat stand no chance.
Oh, yeah, and especially the offensive rebound number as well. I mean, they've given up, at least 4 offensive rebounds?
Yeah, so far, 6 offensive rebounds for Charlotte compared to Miami with 2, and then 16-9 overall. If that continues, the Heat have no chance.
No chance.
No chance.
Kel'el Ware he's got to play bigger.
I mean, he hasn't been out there since about, probably the 6
yeah,
minute
he played
mark?
the first half of the first quarter.
Maybe 5-minute mark. But either way, Hit that thumbs up icon if you haven't already. Over 800 people watching. Let's get over 200 likes right now. 193. Let's hit that 200 like mark.
Come on.
Man, that Bam Adebayo bag work fires me up. I know I want the Heat to lose, and I've been very open about that, but watching Bam just like go to work.
And you could tell from the angle on that last one he hit from the right block, you knew he was spinning baseline and he was going to put that out.
Diabate was shading so much over
he forced him.
His right shoulder to like, oh, I'm not letting Bam get to the paint to where it's like, all right, thank you.
Yeah.
Now, to be fair, that's reading the scouting report. If you watch Bam and where he likes to get his shots off, he loves that little shimmy shake fadeaway from the painted dotted line area. Like he loves to back down from the right or left side and do a little shimmy shake fadeaway from right on with the basket. So Diabate was playing for it, and then Bam said, all right, young fella.
Let me teach you something.
I'm an all-star for a reason. I dropped 83 for a reason. Little, whoop!
That was good stuff.
God. They could never make me hate Bam, man. You could make the point where he's a little overpaid starting next season, getting paid $50 million a year, but
they'll never make you hate him.
They'll never make me hate him. Top 5 defensive player in the league. Durable.
It feels like, knock on wood, he's never hurt.
He's had a couple injuries, but he's never had a crazy injury so that's good. And I've heard from multiple sources around the team, by the way, that no one plays more through injury than Bam.
Oh, I believe that.
Second quarter back underway in Charlotte. Hornets lead by 2. Knueppel spinning and pulling up from the free throw line, and the rookie is finally on the board.
You got to know where he's at. He can heat up at any time. The Heat are shooting 45% to the Hornets 38.
Norman Powell, scoreless, turns it over. That's the second turnover on Norman Powell. He has really struggled since coming back from injury over the last 2 weeks, and it's continuing here early. LaMelo driving on Fontecchio. Blocked! Oh, Bam saves it to Fontecchio. Miami in transition. Larsson with the layup. Now, Bam might be hurt on the other end, and he is. I saw it immediately. Landed hard on that fallback. Easy dunk, LaMelo Ball. Bam is hurt.
I jinxed him.
That's unbelievable.
That is unbelievable. What is it? I can't tell.
Tailbone. Bam saved the block by Fontecchio, but because he saved it, he could not brace his fall whatsoever and landed so hard on that lower backslash tailbone. Saw it immediately. He was actually out of bounds. They missed it, but boom.
He's talking to the officials there. It looks like he's okay. He's going to try to play through it, I think.
Yeah, I'll say this as we have a timeout on the floor from Miami from that injury. I am curious. Listen, I fell hard on my tailbone. That's one of those things, though, that unless it, breaks,
it's just pain.
It just is a pain thing for the first, 3-4 minutes, and then will wear off. And maybe you'll feel it tonight when you go to bed, but it's not a serious injury.
Did LaMelo trip him?
That's what the chat's saying that. I think that's what maybe Bam was saying when he got up talking to the officials. So hopefully Bam is okay. We'll see how he plays here. Oh. Walked very slowly to the bench, headed to the locker room. So Heat's best player heading to the locker room with an injury, fell hard on that tailbone. If he does not return in this game, this game's over. Simply put, Miami stands absolutely no chance to win this game if Adebayo doesn't come back. There's just no world Bam Adebayo less Heat team wins. Ain't no way, man.
No chance.
Brutal. We'll keep an eye on that if he can return or not. Listen, I've been open about thinking a Heat loss is probably best for this team to get in the lottery. Don't want to see it at the hands of an Adebayo injury. Now,
No, of course not.
I also said if Bam Adebayo were to get hurt and miss the rest of this game, that injury might be as good as it could be. Like, seriously, last thing you would want is a torn ACL, torn Achilles, something like that, to not only affect the rest of Bam's career, but his availability early next season.
Correct.
So it's like, in the grand scheme of injuries that would keep Bam out the rest of the game, I think a tailbone injury is probably the best it could be. Well, Wolf the King, we do not broadcast for the Heat. We are an independent YouTube channel that covers the Miami Heat. I'm a diehard Heat fan. So there is no affiliation between us and the Miami Heat. Man, that injury, as much as you see it. Oh, yeah. I mean, that video replay, LaMelo does kind of hit the back heel of Bam. Now, with all of that being said, there was no review or anything. So, Kel'el Ware in for the injured Adebayo. Norman Powell, 3, misses everything. Air ball. LaMelo Ball racing ahead. Finds Knueppel, corner 3. He airballs. And the Heat get the rebound. Back-to-back air balls, and now LaMelo is called for a foul. His second, I believe. Got in front of Larsson, impeding him. Yeah, Knueppel's been horrible.
He's been awful. He's made the one shot.
Made the one free... There is the baby. You were correct. He's on the baseline.
He sits there almost every game. I see TikToks of it.
2 fouls for LaMelo. You wonder if he sits for a little bit, or what does Charles Lee do? Former assistant for Boston, keeps LaMelo out there. Second year in Charlotte, correct?
Yes.
Looks like the Hornets may have gotten their guy.
Well, Kel'el Ware, show us what you got, kid.
Yep. It is all on Kel'el Ware if Bam doesn't return. How is he going to handle being the lone big? Now LaMelo sits, Brandon Miller back in.
Who is the third big?
We don't have one. Like, legitimately don't have one.
Oh, yeah, that's true. You were going to sign Precious.
Well, we did, and then we let him go, and then he actually low-key had a good year for the Kings. Powell working inside. He just loses his foot. How did he make that? Basically from his knees, Norman Powell flips it in. Kobe White to the rim. Missing the shot. That was borderline an alley-oop off the glass to Kalkbrenner. I see the people commenting Vlad Golden. I'm 99% sure he is ineligible to play. Two-way guys can't play in the postseason. Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Yeah. Floater for Norman Powell goes, so he's got 4 straight points for Miami. Heat still down 2. Kobe White driving again, kicking to the corner. It's Grant Williams. Wow. Grant Williams bottoms the corner 3. If Grant Williams is making 3s, you're cut.
It's over.
Larsson with a baseline drive. Drop off to Ware, and Grant Williams just bear hugs him, knowing that he was about to give up a dunk. Five-point deficit. Larsson driving, kicking. Ware, corner 3. Another one goes for Kel'el Ware. He's got 2 triples for Miami. 6 points now for the second-year center.
Uh-oh.
And then Brandon Miller is called for a foul. pushing Pelle Larsson. That's the second foul on Miller. Or is that his third? That might be his
I
third.
believe that was Miller's third. Yeah, it is.
That is the third foul on Brandon Miller, so foul trouble for two of the best players on Charlotte. Miles Bridges will have to check back in. What's
he doing?
Yeah, this is a brain-dead play by Brandon Miller. Norman Powell, a little hot. Oh, he comes up short on that floater. And the Hornets secure the defensive rebound. Kon Knueppel's got to get going for this Hornets team. Second best player this season. Oh, what a spin and finish by Miles Bridges inside. Kel'el Ware sets a screen for Davion Mitchell. Davion, step back three. Kaboom! A triple for Davion Mitchell. Davion Mitchell, I think, might go down as the greatest player in the NBA play-in history. His last 2.5 games have been unbelievable for the Heat in the play-in. Coby White looking for a response. Oh, makes Larsson touch dirt, but misses the pull-back jumper, and Norman Powell is whistled for a foul, grabbing Grant Williams inside. Dude, I'm telling you, Davion Mitchell might be the greatest play-in
when it's all said and done.
Performer of all time. Last season, he had like 18 points in the game against Chicago, didn't miss a shot. Then had 7 straight points in overtime against the Hawks, winning us that game, and now he's doing this. Tyler Herro back in as Norman Powell sits down. Kalkbrenner looking to dish it, finds Coby White. 4 on the clock. White stonewalled by Larsson. Throws up a wild left-handed shot. Oh my goodness, it almost went in. He'd get a stop and look to take their first lead since early first quarter. They've trailed by about 4 or 5 this entire period. Mitchell with a stutter step drive, cut off by the rookie Sion James. Under 10 on the shot clock. Andrew Wiggins, pull up 3 over Bridges. That was blocked. It will go out of bounds. It will stay with Miami. 2.9 on the shot clock. Wow, LaMelo Ball subbing back in here with his 2 fouls.
I think Davion is the second or third guard in the rotation. It's pretty good.
I've said him as your backup point guard or sixth man is good. He just can't be your starting guy. Oh, Hornets with a mistake. They leave Kel'el Ware open for 3, unable to make him pay. Offensive rebound, Wiggins. Kick out Davion. There he is again. Second 3 in a row for Mitchell. He's got the last 6. Miami in front by 2. Bridges. He's hot. Working inside. Kicks it out for James. Hornets moving it quickly. Knueppel, pull up midi. Too strong. Good box out, Kel'el Ware. Mitchell accelerating, finding the trailing Ware. He's got 2 threes. Can't make the third. Hornets, they're allowing Ware to get off a lot of good looks. He'll make them pay. Knueppel now driving. Pull-up floater, fouled by Wiggins. 2 free throws coming for Charlotte. That's the second foul on Andrew Wiggins. What a start for Davion Mitchell. What'd I tell you, Coop? Leading scorer for Miami now tonight. He's unbelievable in the play.
He's hooping tonight for sure. I mean, he's a big reason why the Heat have a small lead in this game. Jaime Jaquez about to check back in here. It looks like he's coming in for Larsson. First one for Knueppel's good.
Knueppel made the first and ties the game up at 39. No update on Bam as of yet. I don't see him on the bench either at this point. We'll probably get a more conclusive update at halftime. Davion Mitchell misses that three. Kel'el Ware on the offensive glass. Bridges walks into a three. That one misses. Wiggins has position inside, and they're going to call Kon Knueppel for a foul. That's the fourth on Charlotte this quarter. They just provided an update with Bam. Questionable to return. Like I mentioned, no surprise there. We'll probably get a more concrete update on Adebayo's availability at halftime.
Did they call it a tailbone injury?
Lower back. Which basically is tailbone.
Yeah.
Herro curling. Can't get a look. He's been bad tonight. Crossover pull-up 18-footer over Diabate, and Herro's rough game continues. 1 of 5 from the field. LaMelo back into the game. Driving on Jaquez. Drives to the rim. Blocked out of bounds. Jaquez with the recovery. Good show by Ware as well. Baseline for Charlotte. We're going to have a timeout on the floor. 5.5 to play here in the first half. 1,200 people watching. Hit that thumbs up icon and subscribe if you have not already. Trying to get to 28,000 subscribers on today's stream. I think it's very possible. I'm willing to bet 219 people aren't subscribed out of the 1,200 people watching. If you're a Heat fan, this is the channel for you. We go live for almost every Heat game. If the Heat win, we'll be live on Friday for the second play-in game. We have daily videos. We'll have you covered all off-season long on the draft, free agency, trade rumors. Join us. Join us. Appreciate everybody, man. These watch parties, a lot of fun, and boy, do they do well in the postseason. Last season, our first play-in game got 60K views, and that was a blowout, like 30-point win against Chicago. And then the overtime play-in game against Atlanta got 111K views. It was I don't know if that was our largest watch party ever in viewership, because we did get up there when we first launched the channel when the Heat and Nuggets were in the finals in 2023. We've already got 13,500 people so far.
The people love the play-in, man.
We'll say, certainly will likely juice the viewership number. Instead of ESPN games, Prime games, those numbers probably are juiced.
If only this counted towards our new goals.
Yeah. Counts towards our goals.
Well, of course.
What a down year it has been for the channel.
I mean, it's every...
Yeah. Is Knicks down?
That one I don't know, but everybody else is.
Yeah, I mean everybody was down last year. The only two channels that weren't were Knicks and Heat.
Yeah.
Remember last year I said that I think we could double in size. That was when I thought we could get Kevin Durant though. If we had KD, I would stand. I stand by what I said.
I agree.
What's up, Joseph? Happy birthday, Nathan. Please don't spam, though, because nothing drives me nuts than people who spam for attention. So I gave it. Happy birthday, but please don't. Spam no more. Who do I got winning the East and West? I got a Pistons, I have a Thunder Celtics final.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's actually like the only outcome possible.
Now, my wallet would enjoy Pistons, because back in July, I futured the Pistons to win the East at plus... I think 1,100. It was 10. I put $10 to win 111. So I think that checks out. All right, here we go as we get back into action. They're showing the replay on the LaMelo Ball. It did look like a little bit of a dirty play, I can't lie. Looked like a little bit of a dirty play. I can't front.
Hey, one of the guys has your hoodie on the bench.
Yeah, you know who it is? Dru Smith. Dude.
You had it first. He's stealing your flow.
I'm sure every player had it first before I did. All right. Back into action. Heat up 2. Hornets have ball. Knueppel trying to get going. Running bank shot. Wow, that's a tough finish by Knueppel. Shows he's more than a three-point shooter, Cope.
He's an all-around scorer.
That drive running bank shot with Wiggins like contesting him on that shooting side too, that's tough. But the best player in the world in this very moment, Davion Mitchell, looking for a response. Jaquez looking for an attack. He's been quiet early. Kicks it out for Davion. Davion running free throw line floater. Can't make that one.
It's a big board.
Yeah, Bridges. Went to the cookie jar for that. Oh, body's hitting the deck in the paint. LaMelo Ball, contested 3. No. Rebound offensively, Diabate, and Jaquez called for his second foul, I think, on the floor.
That's where LaMelo Ball just frustrates the hell out of you. Why is he taking that shot?
But listen, 8 offensive rebounds for Charlotte now. They average 12.5 offensive rebounds a game. Well on pace for that number. 5th most per game in the NBA. Hornets are an excellent 3-point and offensive rebounding shooting team. LaMelo Ball pulling up for 3. Another miss. And look at Davion fight for that board. I'm telling you. Heat out and running. Herro gets a corner look. It's open. No good. Wiggins on the glass. Andrew Wiggins has been sensational tonight. Knueppel will be whistled for his second foul.
Tyler Herro's got to get a shot to fall.
Yeah, Herro's been awful. 1 of 6 from the field. And most of them have been really good looks, too. Been a lower scoring second quarter here. A lower scoring game. Jaquez down the highway with the lefty layup. And the potential 6th man of the year finally gets on the board. Sion James slipping inside. Finishes over Ware's outstretched arms. A little hesitation move from Sion James after a good dish from LaMelo. Thought I just saw Bam on the bench. That doesn't look to be the case. Davion Mitchell with an attack. Swing. Wiggins, open left wing 3. Kaboom! Where were you when Davion Mitchell and Andrew Wiggins turned into Steph Curry and KD? Must be the NBA playing. LaMelo gets the ISO on Herro. He likes this matchup. Drives right by him and scoops it up and in. I mean, Herro's just so bad.
Oh, he's a cone.
This is why the Heat are an awful team in the clutch, because they just target him. Wiggins looking to stay hot. Spinning inside. Oh, Diabate blocked that. Ball tipped out for the Hornets. LaMelo finds a trailing Bridges. Swung to Knueppel. Davion Mitchell doesn't give him any space. Pick and pop. Bridges lines up a 3. His 3rd of the game.
If Bridges is shooting like this, you're in trouble.
Yeah. Oh, Jaquez with a spinning move inside. Can't finish, but look at Kel'el Ware on the glass. Miami's actually gotten a lot of offensive rebounds tonight. Jaquez pull up 3. It's good! Jaime Jaquez Jr. with 5 straight. About 2 minutes to play in this first half. Been a quick moving first half. Not many free throws, Coop. A lot of fouls, but not many in the act of shooting. Bridges driving on Herro. What are they going to call here? Oh, they're going to call a defensive 3 seconds on Kel'el Ware, so it'll be a free throw and ball for Charlotte.
Took that one with confidence right in the face of Miles Bridges.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he's been an improved three-point shooter. He started the game 0 for 3 from 3, but no hesitation there and makes it pay off. LaMelo will shoot the technical free throw. And he ties the game up at 49.
Why is LaMelo taking that when Kon Knueppel's on the floor?
I was thinking the same thing, and I was like, is LaMelo like a sneaky 90% free throw shooter I'm not aware of? Kel'el Ware will get a rest as the Heat go small.
Yes, he is.
Okay. So we were unaware that LaMelo's a 90% free throw shooter. Biggest man on the floor for the Heat is Andrew Wiggins. LaMelo Ball from the parking lot. My goodness. 30-foot three goes. Wiggins, 3. Can't make that one. Biggest player on the floor for the Hornets, Grant Williams. It's Andrew Wiggins for Miami. Small ball. Oh, my God. LaMelo Ball, a little
what is he doing?
more aggressive there, and then Herro throws it away. This guy is awful.
I mean, that's a ridiculous shot from LaMelo. That's why I can never play for me. Little horn set here. They get LaMelo down low. Throw it away.
Throws it away. Heat in transition, 5-on-4. Herro with a crossover, drive, floater, good.
It's a nice move.
Minute to play in the opening half. Hornets up by 1. Just tweet us out. Tyler Herro has understood the assignment if you want a lottery pick. Doing everything in his power for the Heat to lose this game.
Go give Rolly a follow. Handle on screen.
Bridges with a downhill drive, running right-handed hook shot. No. Miami with a 4-on-2. Herro couldn't get a 3 off. Drives inside and is fouled and won. That was a wicked, wild play that somehow results in a and 1 for Miami.
I don't think that was the right pass in transition.
Tyler Herro, I don't know what he was thinking, but somehow it pays off. Yeah, it was a 4-on-2, and Jaquez kicks it to a Herro who doesn't even have a good look. Herro now with 6 points, made his last 2 shots.
The Buzz City faithful not happy with the officiating. Now it's foul.
Oh, it was definitely a foul. Herro converts the 3-point play. Miami up by 2. Hornets looking to go 2 for 1. Kobe White inside the Grant Williams. Williams in a crowd puts up, doesn't go. And it doesn't really go 2 for 1 either. There's only a 2-second differential between shot and game clock, and the Heat bench holds for 1. So Miami's going to go into the break with a lead. Unless they turn it over and the Hornets get a quick buck at the end of the half. Davion Mitchell isolating on LaMelo. Crossover. He'll have to hoist. Wild shot, air ball, rebound, 3-quarter shot from Bridges. Good if it goes. Doesn't. That is halftime in this Eastern Conference 10-9 NBA play-in game. Miami looking to keep their season alive, leading 54-52 after the first 24 minutes.
I think this is playing out exactly how I thought it would.
And you pick Charlotte, though, so you think the Hornets get it done in the second half.
I do, but I also thought it was going to be a close game the whole time.
You did. I will say I'm intrigued to see what ends up happening with Bam. If Bam does not return in this game, he's questionable. I do not think Miami is going to be able to win on the road without their best player.
I tend to agree, but look, since Bam got hurt, you did get contribution from Kel'el Ware. Davion Mitchell stepped up, so the Heat were able to at least tread water until hopefully they get Bam back to start this half.
Yeah, rebounding has drawn closer, Coop. After the initial wave, the Heat were down 16-9 in the rebounding battle. now 26-22. Miami has also now climbed up to 6 offensive rebounds compared to Charlotte's 8. So rebounding getting closer. He outscored the Hornets in that second quarter 30-26 after trailing 26-24 in the first 12 minutes. So the Hornets have scored 26 points in back-to-back quarters. Turnover battle, similar, 5-4. I think this hasn't updated. ESPN has the Hornets listed at 5. We'll see. What'd you do there? I kind of froze for a second. I didn't know what you were doing.
I was just trying to update it.
Both teams shooting about the same from 3. Hornets 33%. Heat slightly better, 36-37%. I mean, this is as even as a game as we've seen, Coop. I mean, listen, it's gone back and forth the entire way. This looks like two teams that finished within a game each other in the standings. Like, if these two played a 7-game series, it probably goes 7 games.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. I mean, these are two pretty evenly matched teams, and it's why they're playing in this 9-10 game.
Yeah. Yes. All right, Coop. I'm going to take a quick bathroom break.
Okay.
If you want to circle through some individual stats, I'll be right back. But I'm actually able to do this now instead of having to hold it because I have a producer for once. It's nice. It's very nice, Mr. Coop.
Yes, indeed. All right, Rolly will be back. Halftime should be 12-ish minutes, maybe less. But we'll run through some stats here as the Heat do have a 2-point lead. One moment. Let me fix my headset. There we go. Much better. Much better. Let's see. We got... Here we go. Okay. We'll start with Tyler Herro, he had a good end to the first half, but boy, was it a bad start. Tyler Herro just was not very good. He ended up 3 of 8 from the field. He made his last 2 because he was 1 of 6. Got the crucial and 1 at the end of the first half and gave the Heat the lead, but he's also being careless with the ball, turning it over. Just 2 assists to 2 turnovers. And you need more from Tyler Herro if you're going to win this game, especially if Bam Adebayo isn't playing. If Bam is not playing in this second half, and we have not gotten an update yet from the Heat or from anybody on Bam's status, you need Tyler Herro to step up in a big, big way. I think the Heat's best player tonight has been Davion Mitchell, who has 10 points, 4 of 9 from the field, and has made 2 threes. And he's playing with confidence as well. He's also got 5 assists and no turnovers on the night. I really like Davion Mitchell, and when Bam went out, they kind of put the ball in Mitchell's hands, and he was able to get it really going in the second quarter and bring the Heat to where they are here at the moment. I would say the Heat would be pretty satisfied with where they are in this game at the moment, up to at the half. Given everything that's happened and given that Bam Adebayo didn't play in the final 10 minutes of the second quarter and is being evaluated for a lower back, probably tailbone injury. Norman Powell, enough said. Hasn't been very good today. You'd like Norm to get a few more open looks from 3, which he has not gotten. You need more from Norm. Look, as Rolly said, his days are probably numbered here in a Heat uniform. And you'd like for him to win a couple more games and get into the postseason, but Norm isn't really doing a whole lot tonight. Jaime Jaquez has played okay. He had the one really solid 3-point shot where he stepped right into it. Miles Bridges is right in his face, and Jaime was able to splash it down. He's got 5 points and 2 rebounds. He's been very active on the defensive end of the floor as well. And they're going to need Jaime to hopefully get Brandon Miller into more foul trouble. Jaime came off the bench pretty early in that first quarter. Expect to see more of him here in the third as well. I bet in the first 4.5, 5 minutes of the third quarter, you'll see Jaime check in for, one of the guards maybe Wiggins or whoever it may be. And then Pelle Larsson has come off the bench as well. He's got 4 points and 1 board. No threes attempted for Larsson. The Heat are really playing a 9-man rotation because Simone Fontecchio also actually got in the game as well. Fontecchio 0 for 1 from the field and just 1 rebound for him. So that's what basically the majority of your stats are looking like here in the first half of play between the Miami Heat and Charlotte Hornets. Some team stats here as well. The Heat, 23 of 50 from the field, 46%, not bad. Then you have the Hornets at 19 of 49. The Hornets started this game 5 of 7 from the field. The Heat are 7 of 20 from 3. Basically, Hornets same 7 of 21, so the three-point shooting is there. The turnovers, 13 to 5 and 10 to 4. And then the Heat did close the rebounding margin here in the second quarter because I believe it was 16 to 9 at the end of the first quarter. Now it's 26 to 22. The Hornets have shot more free throws. They're 7 of 7 to the Heat's just 1 of 2. And that is where things stand here right now after the first half of play in the first play-in game here in the 2026 NBA play-in. So with all that being said, who you guys got? Let us know down in the comments who you guys got to win this game. Type MIA for the Heat, CHA for the Charlotte Hornets. Let us know down in the comment section. And while we are here, and Rolly's not here, I'm going to offer a deal. I'm going to offer you guys a deal. Let me pull it up. We're doing half off this right here. Half off this super chat menu. $10, we're making Rolly take a shot. $50, we'll do a beer bong race. Until he comes back. He doesn't know about it, and I'm the one here, so I get to make the executive decisions. Half off. I see Hot Dog saying Charlotte, Gerald saying Miami, NGC saying Hornets, BAM13 saying Miami, Bonta saying Miami as well. The live poll still says 52% Miami Heat. John says Hornets advance. Lasita says Miami. Pretty split there in the chat as well. I think a lot of Heat fans want the Hornets to win, so they're saying that the Hornets are going to win. Rolly did predict Miami to win this game. Rolly did predict Miami to win this game. Crimson says Hornets rely on LaMelo. That's all they got. They got Kon Knueppel as well. We got 1,000 people in the building right now. If you haven't already, hit that thumbs up icon for us. We've got 285 likes. Let's get to 350 before the second half begins. That's our goal. Get to 350 likes before the second half begins. YT says spam those poop emojis when Rolly returns.
Why?
He's back.
First of all, I've been back. I've been lurking in the background. I heard Coop say half off super chat.
You didn't hear anything.
No one took advantage, unfortunately. But I will say,
I'll be right back too.
As Coop heads to the bathroom, we are $50 away from a beer bong race. We're halfway to 100. Yes. Hit that. I don't know why I said hit that. But if you want to have us chug a beer, super chat menu, y'all see it. Second half, probably about another 5-6 minutes away from getting underway. Still no concrete update on Bam Adebayo as of right now. He's still questionable to return. I think we'll get a larger picture. And I know I said this before. If Bam Adebayo is here to start the second half, obviously he's fine. If he's not, I have a hard time imagining he'll be able to return at any moment in this game. I'd be curious to see who starts for the Heat if no Bam. Could we see Myron Gardner? Or would it be Simone Fontecchio? Or would it be Pelle Larsson? It's very possible it could be Jaquez, could be Larsson, could be anyone. Well, if some people came in with a super chat for shots, I'd take shots, but no one has. Like hot temperature wise? All right, looks like no Bam. Heat players just returned to the court for a little halftime warm-up. Adebayo not seen. I just said this a moment ago, Coop. If Bam doesn't start the second half, I have a hard time imagining he'll play at all.
Right.
So
I would agree.
I just don't see how he's going to be back in this game if no halftime resumption. Now, if the Heat were to win this game, are they capable of beating the loser of Sixers Magic without Adebayo? Or would Bam be able to play on Friday? Interesting. Who you got? Heat or Hornets? I don't know if you did this. No, we're going to update the live poll. Who you got? Heat, Hornets. As the second half is close to getting underway, over 1,000 people still watching. Shout out to everybody in the building. 22,000 people have watched the stream so far. Probably only going to go up as we get into the second half. Really quick first half, in my opinion.
It's right on pace an hour.
I just feel like it went by really quick.
We're in a lot of foul calls.
Right. Third quarter, Eddie Mon is rooting for the Hornets. He said, I need Rolly to focus on the Dolphins draft. That might win Comment of the Year. But I'll say this, Eddie Mon, you don't have to worry about that. The homework on the NFL draft has already been put in.
You used a big word earlier in one of your shows. In one of the two shows. I can't remember what it was. I meant to tell you about it, and I forgot what it was. Now I'm going to have to go back.
Oh, I wish I knew.
It was a word when I literally, my eyes went, wow.
Didn't think I had it in the bag. Blazers or Suns, who we got later. I'm rooting for the Suns. Or that's going to be the Blazers.
I think Portland can take him.
I think Portland can too. I mean, if they can defend Devin Booker, I think they'll win. Denny Avdija has been really good this year. Donovan Clingan can bang inside with Mark Williams.
It's all about Booker.
It really is. If Booker is the best player on the floor by a pretty big margin, I think Phoenix wins. If it's close or Avdija's better, I'll go with Portland. Drew Holiday, too. You can't sleep on him.
No, you cannot. Very quickly, what would you say the definition of lateral is?
Lateral? Side to side?
Really?
Lateral, like...
No, you are correct. I always took it as backwards.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, just because of football.
Exactly. And there was a category last night called lateral moves. I was like, well, are these backward moves? And they're like, what are you talking about?
Yeah. Lateral quickness, side to side.
Yeah, I learned something new.
Lateral is like a equal, I would say. I almost answered equal.
Yeah, sideways.
Instead of like side to side. All right, it will be Jaime Jaquez Jr. starting the second half in the place of the injured Bam Adebayo. Portland and Phoenix, the nightcap tonight in the NBA play-in games. We got a half of basketball between Miami and Charlotte. Hornets start with the ball. LaMelo Ball has it. Miles Bridges was phenomenal in that first half. He's got it with 8 on the shot clock. Hoists a deep three. That's a bad start for the Hornets here. And Kel'el Ware gobbles up the rebound. Jaquez driving on Brandon Miller, kicking it to Wiggins. Wiggins was the best player for the Heat, I would say, in that first half. Although Davion Mitchell played really well too. He misses the little running floater. Bridges now guarded by Herro. Faces up, now backs down. That's an advantage for Charlotte, but he just kicks it out. Another low, long possession, and LaMelo Ball hits the little 18-foot pull-up midi to even this one up at 54. Melo's had a tremendous game tonight. I know a lot of Heat fans are angry with that maybe dirty play, but that is now 19 in the game. Jaquez attacking Brandon Miller. Brandon Miller's got the 3 fouls, and Jaquez just easily goes to work. Spinning bank shot. I don't even see Bam on the bench. Will he come back out to the bench? Who knows? But doesn't sound like he's coming back in this one. We'll let you know if that changes. Brandon Miller with a drive. 8-foot fadeaway jumper goes.
Will that be the last lead the Heat have tonight?
No, I think it's going to be a barn burner, man. Listen, I got to be honest. I still think the Heat win. I said without Bam, it's going to be hard for them to win. I just don't think Charlotte's gotten in them if this is a tight game. I said if you're the Heat, you can't let it get close, but I don't know if they're experienced enough. Kel'el Ware with a putback slam after a Wiggins miss. Hornets the other way quickly. No, Diabate with the putback tap in. Back and forth start in this third quarter. Herro driving, drop off, lost it, kicks it out to Jaquez now, and Jaime buries the triple. His second 3 of the game. And Jaquez off to a blazing start here in the second half. LaMelo Ball knifing inside. Wow, pretty finish. LaMelo Ball's on fire. "21 points now for LaMelo. Herro isolating. Nothing there, and they reset. Davion Mitchell now attacks Brandon Miller. Mitchell, little push shot, left it short. Ball tapped out by Ware. And the Heat have a second opportunity. Kel'el Ware has been phenomenal tonight. Give him a lot of credit. Herro directing traffic. 4 on the clock. Drives. Gets by Herro or LaMelo. Loses it out of bounds. And it will be Hornets basketball. And Herro's rough game continues.
I thought that went out before the shot clock expired, but maybe not.
But they're saying it bounced and it went off Herro, sure out of bounds.
Oh, okay.
Hornets looking to take their first lead of the second half. They've tied it up a couple of times, but haven't led. LaMelo, right wing 3. That one too strong. Diabate on the offensive glass. Back out to Ball. 2-man game. LaMelo blocks. Oh, a foul. They call it on Davion Mitchell, but he quickly turns to Spo and says, challenge that shit.
What? LaMelo's taking a decelerated baseline floater?
So he gets Ball first, but does hit the forearm after the fact. That play would likely stand as a foul, so I doubt Erik Spoelstra gives it a challenge.
Oh my God, they are. The Heat are challenging.
So it will be challenged. Miami will. Now, so I always get confused by the rule, Coop, so maybe you can help fill me in. They say the hand's part of the ball.
Yes.
So if you if you get the ball and then hit the hand, it's fine.
Correct.
But that doesn't apply to the forearm?
No, I don't believe it does. But does it matter that he gets the ball first?
Like he gets ball first, and if he somehow hits the ball and doesn't hit the forearm, it would be a really good block.
I do wonder if does the follow through have any impact? I actually don't know exactly what the rule is here. Bless you.
Thank you. We'll see. Mitchell does get a little bit of the forearm, so if I had to guess, this challenge would be unsuccessful and the foul will stand. But what do I know? NBA officials, they don't know shit.
They're horrible. And these are some of the best that they have to offer. You got Brooklyn's finest Zach Zarb as the crew chief tonight.
I actually like Zarb. I think
he's one of the best refs in the league. Yeah. He might be the best.
We'll see what this is. I'm shocked that Spoelstra challenged it. If this challenge is unsuccessful, Miami will not only lose a timeout, but they will be unable to challenge anything for the rest of the game. Over 1,300 people watch him. Sub. If we get to 28K subscribers today, I'm cracking open a Happy Dad and chugging it. We have daily Miami Heat content. We'll have off-season coverage on trade rumors, draft, free agency. And if the Heat win, well, we'll be live again Friday night for Heat play-in watch party against the loser of Philadelphia and Orlando. Would be determined based off the result tomorrow. Hit that sub button if you haven't already. Who you got in that game, Orlando or Philly? It's 1.5 point spread.
I think Philly. Orlando's just in shambles right now.
No Joel Embiid, and it sounds like he'll be out for the entire play-in tournament. If they lose and have to play on Friday, it'll be no Embiid again.
There is no Embiid, but the Magic actively hate each other.
Yeah, it's bad vibes.
Like, Banchero can't stand his head coach. Yeah, and I think that's a mutual street. I don't know what him and Wagner's relationship is like, but yeah.
Jamal Mosley's gone after this.
Oh, he's cooked.
Like they literally Jake Fisher, and you can take it what you will, although he has gotten way better in terms of his reporting over the last year and a half. He said that no matter what happens, they're firing Mosley. Even if they make the playoffs and win a playoff series.
Wouldn't shock me.
Now, obviously, if they somehow made a run to the finals, that would change, but
he'll be back on the Mavs bench. Or maybe the Lakers.
You think?
Absolutely, it'll be one of the two.
All right, we'll see what happens here. We're coming back from the timeout. Was the challenge successful from Coach Erik Spoelstra? Final prediction.
Unsuccessful challenge.
I would agree. See what the call is here. Well, we were wrong. They're going to say it's a clean block. So Miami keeps their challenge and has the ball because it was deemed they had immediate possession. So Heat have it up 1. Hornets put on a little bit of a press. Now fall back. If you're just joining us, Bam Adebayo hurt in the first half. Has not returned. Unlikely to return, although he has not been ruled out. Tyler Herro with a pump fake drive floater. Good for Tyler Herro.
Important to note that Miami still does keep their challenge.
Yep, have another one, and if they get that one successful, they'd get another one. I thought you get a third if you get the 2 right.
No, only get 2.
I don't know about that one. Oh, LaMelo Ball with a foul and bucket inside and one opportunity to tie this one up. And then LaMelo Ball just went into the huddle that the Heat just had. This game is kind of off the rails.
It's hysterical.
It's kind of an off-the-rails game. I thought if you get the first 2 right, you get a third.
If you get the first, you get a second. You do not get a third.
I don't know about that one, Mr. Cooperstein. I think 3 is the max, but I thought you got a third if you got the first 2 right. Okay, I say I was wrong. Although I don't know if I believe that.
It's a fact.
LaMelo Ball knots this game up at 63. Can Tyler Herro get going? The Heat will need him to if they want to win this game. Knueppel called for a foul, his 3rd of the game. So now both Brandon Miller and Kon Knueppel have 3 fouls with 7:50 to go in this 3rd quarter.
There's a little bit of foul trouble on the side of the Hornets.
Yeah. The Heat haven't even got a lot of free throws tonight. All the fouls have been on the side and away from the ball. Wiggins driving, kicking. Herro gets a good look from 3 and bottoms it. So Tyler Herro with 5 straight for the Heat. And maybe he wakes up a little bit. Miller with a quick triple. Wow, we're getting back and forth in this one, man. But Davion to the rack. Kick out Wiggins. He misses. I thought that was nothing but net, man. Wiggins shooting 40% from three this year. Career year from beyond the arc for Andrew Wiggins. Miles Bridges with a drive. Blocked by Ware. Up ahead to Wiggins for the slam. Ware engulfed it. Do not go in there.
Rejected.
Appreciate it, Benjamin. Under 7 to play in this third quarter. A back and forth game has Miami in front by 2. Miller just made a 3. Passed up that one. Drives inside. Up and under. Blocked by Ware again. Dominating. Heat up and running. It's Wiggins again. What a rejection. Ware dominating the paint. That's his 4th block. He's got a double-double. LaMelo walks into a 3. No, Diabate put-back slam. And that's where it gets a little hairy for Miami. They put Kel'el Ware in the pick and roll. He's in drop coverage. LaMelo gets an open look from 3, but then it's weak side Diabate. Herro elbow jumper. That one no good. Bridges swinging. Brandon Miller 3. Too strong. Herro grabs the rebound. Pushing for Miami. Finds the cutting Wiggins inside. Who puts it in?
That was a nice finish by Wiggins.
Wiggins with 6 points in the quarter. All 5 players that are on the floor for Miami have double-digit points. Diabate at the elbow. Not a factor at all. Kick ball, Kel'el Ware stuck his leg out. Good move, prevented Kon Knueppel getting it inside. He was wide open.
Oh, that was a total goaltend.
I thought it was a goaltend live.
It was way going
yeah.
down. He's got a double-double and 4 blocks tonight.
See, this is the type of stuff that makes the Heat fans so horny, and then him such a good trade piece for Giannis potentially that we talked about, but he doesn't do it consistently in the regular season, and it drives me mad. If he does this more consistently, listen, this is the stuff that we talk about so positively. LaMelo driving and kicking, it'll end up being a Brandon Miller step back 3, and he is feeling it here in this third quarter. Brandon Miller was quiet in the first half due to foul trouble, now up to 11 points. And he has 2 threes here in this quarter. Wiggins fouled inside. Who is it going to be called on? It's going to be called on LaMelo. That's his 3rd. And we'll have free throws for Wiggins.
That's 3 for LaMelo, 3 for Miller. But over halfway through the third quarter, that's not a huge factor.
Yeah, but how about the fact that the 3 best players for Charlotte, Kon Knueppel, Miller, and Ball, all have 3 fouls?
Yeah.
Wiggins makes the first. I'm convinced Andrew Wiggins, even though the numbers will not say it, and he'll probably make this one, but I'm convinced he goes 1 or 2 at the free throw line every time. Like, he'll probably make it now, but I'm telling you, I swear Andrew Wiggins misses so many.
I used to have that theory about LeBron.
Yep, and as I say it, he makes both.
The Maple Jordan.
He always misses usually the front end, too. That's 8 straight points for Andrew Wiggins. He's had the last 8 for the Heat.
He's got 18.
3-point game. Brandon Miller feeling it. You could tell he's hunting his shot right now. Pick and pop. Grant Williams missing. Good box out by Jaquez. Larsson with the rebound. Heat up ahead. It's Ware inside. Good position. Slams it home. Timeout, Charlotte. Kel'el Ware taking over in quarter number 3. Hornets need a timeout. Spam those fireball emojis.
I think you want the Heat to win.
No, I don't. I really don't.
Spam them, baby. Let's go. Shout out Johan, Jay, YT, JJ, Nicholas, Erik. Let's go, baby. Keep getting him going. KJ, I'm telling you, he wants him to win. I see my guy Ty Man, Dan the Man. It's Reaper Wasim in the building.
I just tweeted this. Kel'el Ware taking over. It's so frustrating seeing him do this because we know he can. We just needed it more consistently in the regular season. And that's an issue that we've seen so frequently with him. There's some nights he doesn't even look like he wants to be out there.
Got a motor problem.
If you somehow convinced Kel'el Ware every game is a winner take all, he could be an all-NBA level center. Like, you watch him in this game and you're like, oh, wow, this is a guy that you want to build around. But then you'll watch him in game 57 between Miami and Orlando, and he'll look like he doesn't even want to play.
Yeah, that's definitely the conundrum, the Kel'el Ware conundrum.
$1,600 people watching. Appreciate everybody hanging in with us. Subscribe if you haven't already. Love the activity in the chat tonight. If we win, we'll be live on Friday for the game against the loser of Orlando and Philadelphia, which would Miami. If we're playing Friday, we're playing in the playoffs. Like I just
which would put you playing Sunday, correct?
Yeah, I just fucking can't stand this team. I know they're winning this game. They're just pissing me off so much. We're gonna win We're gonna win today. We're gonna win on Friday, and then we're gonna lose in 5 to the Pistons, and people are gonna be like, "Yay, playoff series!"
You guys will, if Bam is back, you will push the Pistons to 6.
No, we won't. We went 2-1 against them. It won't matter.
In fact, you'll go up 2-1.
No. So many people want or think the Heat can beat the Pistons.
That won't happen.
Like literally, if you were to ask Heat fans if they could beat the Pistons in a series, more people would say yes than no. I'm being so serious.
Even if Cade's there?
Well, Cade is playing. He's back.
Right.
So, I don't want them to make the playoffs because I want the lottery, but I almost want them to.
Just to see that.
Just to prove everybody that I was right the entire year. Because they've been trying to tell me we'd beat the Pistons in a series.
That was a good lead pass there from Pelle Larsson inside to Ware that forced the Charles Lee timeout. It's a
5-point lead.
That's a good stat.
Well, that's the number one pace in the league. All right, here we go. Four minutes to play in this third quarter. No third quarter for Miami so far. Missed 3, Ball, offensive rebound, kick out, Kobe White, good. That's something we talked about in the pregame. A lot of offensive rebounds for Charlotte, a lot of kick out threes. You just saw it right there. Davion Mitchell with a 3-point look. Knocks it down.
Answers.
I mean, they just never lose in the play, and I hate them. 4 minutes to go in this third quarter. Miller's hit a couple threes here in this period. Working inside, gets good position. There's Kel'el Ware. This one's called a goaltend. Davion Mitchell, what is that, his third 3 tonight? Fourth? He's got 13 points. If you told me he was shooting 5-11, I wouldn't believe you. I thought it was way better. Larsson on a cut, lobbing to Ware, but Ware was unable to handle. Hornets pushing, down 3. LaMelo looking for the tie. Step back 3. No good. Excellent box out by Ware on Kalkbrenner as Herro swoops in to grab the rebound. Herro's been quiet tonight. Missing the high arcing hook shot off the glass. Brandon Miller in transition. Pump fake. Now drives inside. Another pump fake. Kick to Grant Williams in the corner, and now the Hornets reset. LaMelo Ball gets the switch on the Herro. Now the screen from Kalkbrenner. LaMelo gets Herro on his back. Running floater. Good. LaMelo's been in full control of this one. Even the shots that he's missed, most of them, maybe just 3 or 4 bad shots.
Yeah, he's taken a couple of bad shots, but you're right. He has been in control tonight. Not super efficient shooting, but he's got 26.
Yeah, Herro tried to draw the foul, ended up dishing it to Wiggins, who misses the 3. Hornets can retake the lead. LaMelo feeling like he senses the moment, but ends up giving it up. 10 on the shot clock. Coby White and Kalkbrenner. White steps into a 3. Oh my goodness, he banked it.
The bank is open.
The Hornets go in front by 2. 2 minutes to play in quarter number 3. Right when you thought the Heat were starting to pull away, Hornets make a push to reclaim the lead. Davion Mitchell driving on LaMelo. Swinging it to Ware. It's been his quarter. But unable to make that one. Wow, this game's kind of flipped here in the last couple of minutes. Williams with a 3. Grant Williams is awful.
He's horrible.
Oh, Larsson, what just happened? He hit the deck. Turnover. Coby White walk-in 3. Vegas made the call.
That was unreal. He just slipped.
Vegas just made the call.
Jaime Jaquez slips. Coby
No,
White.
it was Larsson.
Larsson, yes.
I've never seen that. He get the stop. Larsson takes a dribble up the floor, just slips and falls. Ball goes right to Coby White. 1 dribble, shoot around 3, cash. I've never seen this. He just slipped. That is unbelievable.
And White just
Bam Adebayo has been ruled out. The Heat just ruled out Bam Adebayo. He will not be returning. Not that we really didn't know that already. Rarely do I get put at a loss of words.
You were at a loss.
That was unbelievable. It was like Vegas got a sniper in the top roof and sniped them in the heel. That's unbelievable. How does he slip? There was no one around him.
Oh, dude, Bam might have broken his tailbone.
You think?
Dude, it was bad.
Well, I know he landed hard. Broken.
Dude, if it's not broken, he's playing in this game.
I would usually agree. I just have a hard time believing if he actually broke his tailbone.
He's getting up and walking.
He's walking off the floor. 1,800 people watching. Subscribe and like the video if you haven't already. 5-point game. The Heat were just up 5. Quite the switch. Hornets kind of hit 3 threes in a row. Yeah, it's a 10-0 run. They went from down 5 to up 5 over the last 2 minutes. See if the Heat have the response. Fontecchio and Norman Powell back in. They haven't really done much tonight. Powell isolating. Absolutely deterred by Knueppel. 5 on the clock. Davion Mitchell's got a hoist. Gets to the rim. Oh, and finishes. Davion Mitchell.
It's a big bucket right there. Beat his man off the dribble. Able to get to the left.
Undersized, but man, his first step is up there with the elite first steps in the NBA.
Explosive.
Him, Fox. He's not as good as an athlete vertically wise, but you talk about quick burst and speed. Davion's up there with the best of them. Coby White, he's been feeling it. Driving, gets to the rim, and finishes. Coby White has been the difference here in the third quarter off the bench. 5-point Hornets lead. Heat looking to go 2 for 1. It's Davion Mitchell with a crossover drive. Kicks it out for Powell. Now the Heat will hold for 1 good shot. Unable to go 2 for 1. 5 on the shot clock. Powell drives. Gets by LaMelo. Lefty layup. Gets it to fall.
That was pretty.
That is the reason he was an all-star this year. Hornets will go into the fourth up by 3 or more. 10 seconds to go in this period.
He's yakking.
Yeah, he's going to take a step back 3. Gets the switch on the Larsson. What the heck? Coby White, the buzzer. And it goes. Coby White has gone in fuego.
Unconscious.
How many points did Coby White just like borderline score in a row?
I think he had 12 in that stretch.
From when the Heat went up 5, I think Coby White then had, from that point on, at least 11 points. I know he's made at least three threes in the layup.
So,
well,
yeah. 11.
We're going to the fourth quarter. Heat down 6. Spam those fours! Potentially 12 minutes left in the season.
What a hysterical game this has been.
Oh, it's been hilarious. This has been an unbelievable game. This has been an unbelievable game.
Spam those fours. I see Hot Dog, Ty Man, Devin.
Coby White had 14 in that quarter, by the way.
Yeah, so that checks out. The 11 in that stretch. Mannix. Raul, keep them going. We got 1,800 people in the building. Spam those fours. Could be the last quarter of Miami Heat basketball till October.
So, when does the preseason start? Is it October?
October.
Doesn't start. Yeah,
First
you're
week in
right.
October.
Training camp starts end of September. Spam those fours. Shout out Wasim, Elias, Tyman, Creamy, Makai. We're also $50 away from a beer bong race between Coop and I.
Let's go.
Can we get to $100 in super chats today? That would be ideal.
Is this the last 12 minutes of the Heat season?
Man, I really thought they were going to win this.
I did too.
Down 6. Oh!
When they were up 5, I actually thought the game was over.
When the Hornets got it to 2, and then the Heat quickly responded with a Davion Mitchell
Correct.
3 to go back up 5, and I said they never lose in the play-in. I legitimately in my head thought the game was over. I say the Heat. There's something in my stomach that still says the Heat win. I can't shake the feeling. Anytime the Miami Heat are in an elimination game in the NBA play-in, I just never think they're going to lose.
They usually don't.
I mean, usually they've never lost in this moment. The only play-in games they've lost is when they're in the 7-8 game and they lose the first, but they've never lost the elimination game in the play-in. I will say it's been an absolute tremendous game to this point, though, as Coop has mentioned. You know what the front office is going to do, by the way, if they lose? And they're going to say, we are still one piece away. We would have won if Bam didn't get hurt. They've got every excuse lined up in the book. And listen, to be fair, it is a valid excuse this one time, but they love finding a way to do that. Coby White's lost to the Heat in 3 straight years in the play-in? In Chicago, looking to get his revenge. He's gotten it so far. Oh boy, here we go, man. Back in action the fourth quarter. Heat starting with the ball. Norman Powell looking to turn the corner, can't. Now Jaquez drives. Jaquez gets to his right hand, loses it, regains control, throws up a wild shot. No, Kel'el Ware can't put it up and in on the putback. Hornets led by 8 in the first quarter. They can't finish that. Diabate's there for the putback. The largest lead since the first quarter, 91-83. Do the Heat have a response?
It's got to happen.
Jaquez working inside. Turnaround hook shot. How did that not fall? This could be getting danger zone for Miami, and Charlotte feels it. Knueppel in transition. Ware knocks it out of bounds. I gotta tell you what. Kel'el Ware's been awesome tonight.
He's been very good tonight. Very good.
Knueppel driving on Jaquez, pulls up at the elbow and misses. The rookie who could win Rookie of the Year, has really struggled tonight. Davion Mitchell has been phenomenal. Driving lefty bank shot goes. My goodness. Davion Mitchell.
He's trying to keep the Heat afloat.
He's unbelievable, man. He really is.
He didn't get the memo.
He is so good in these play-in games. It's truly incomprehensible. Diabate left alone inside. Oh,
come on.
The basketball gods want the Hornets to win because I don't know how that
bounce.
I don't know how that ball went in. That was almost like the Kawhi bounce, as Coop just noted. Diabate with 8 points, 11 rebounds. Powell, baseline drive. Knueppel just moving those feet. He's an underrated defender, too. Give him credit. Jaime with a fadeaway. Dotted line. Late foul, but he'll go to the charity stripe and toe the line.
Exactly 10 minutes remaining here in the fourth. Think the Hornets are going to challenge this.
And I tell you what, on the shot, there was no whistle, there was no foul. But
down
right
low,
before he gathered, Bridges gave him a little hand on the hip, and I feel as if that is what the call is going to be.
Because you can call an approximate foul now.
Yes.
It doesn't have to be the immediate play.
I
would agree.
Like the Heat's challenge earlier, I think this is going to be an unsuccessful challenge. But
now
the Heat were right, and they got it overturned. It was successful. When I thought it was going to be unsuccessful, I think this one's going to be unsuccessful.
Yeah, I mean, if they don't determine that contact was illegal, then it's certainly getting overturned because he didn't even touch him on the way up.
What do y'all think? Was it a foul or not? If you're watching alongside us, Y for yes, N for no on a foul. By the way, Norman Powell looks so cooked. He can't drive by anybody.
He had that one solid left-handed layup, but that's it.
Most people saying foul.
Yeah, I think it was a foul.
I think it's going to be 2 free throws for Jaime. Wow, people are pointing out that LaMelo Ball trip on Bam, it's not the first time he's done that.
To Bam?
To Bam.
I wonder if that gets revisited by the league.
I think this is from 2 years ago. Yeah, because I see PJ Washington, and this is the Heat culture unis. So I think this was 2 years ago in the season that they traded PJ Washington to Dallas. He literally, like, Bam was trying to run by him, and LaMelo literally stuck out his hands and hit Bam in the shins. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's nuts.
And I'll say this, a lot of people are chiming in saying he's shocked he wasn't ejected. Jeff Goodman, who's a college basketball guy. Ryan Hammer, another college basketball guy.
They didn't even go to review it.
No, yeah. A lot of people thought LaMelo should have been kicked out for that potential dirty play on Bam, which ended up resulting in him getting hurt. Certainly would have probably tilted this one in Miami's favor with no LaMelo Ball. He's been dominant today.
I do wonder, because the play continued, if there's like some rule where they couldn't have.
No, they could have absolutely looked back at that
right?
if they wanted to, yeah. I think they just said that the play stood. So, challenge successful because the foul is on the floor. So, I believe the Hornets keep their challenge, but it will not be free throws for Miami side out. I think that's the fine call because he definitely got him before the shot, and I'm fine with that call. Larsson inside draws the whistle. He'll be going to the line for 2. So, when it's all said and done, we got a break in the action, and Miami still gets 2 free throws. Larsson, the second-year forward from Arizona, has been one of the brightest spots for Miami this year. Starting in half of the games this season, has been really quiet tonight. When he's playing well, it's one of the most impactful players that the Heat have. Made the first free throw and made the second. So 6-point game, 93-87, under 10 to play in the Queen City.
What do you have for me, Davion Mitchell?
He'll have something. He go to a zone for the first time tonight. They do it a lot, but first time we're seeing it here. Kobe White drives, kicks. It's Knueppel from the wing, and he's still unable to find the range from deep. He is 0 of 6 from 3. Powell with a drive. He can't get anything going either. Kicks it out. Jaquez now attacking. His possession's going nowhere. Larsson's got to do something with 3. He'll pull up for 3. No, that's not his game. He can shoot it off the catch a bit, but he cannot off the dribble. Heat are 1 of 6 from the field this quarter. Luckily, Charlotte's 2 of 6. Kobe White probing. Travels.
I was going to say, absolutely.
So turnover on White, and both these teams who rank bottom 10 in the NBA in clutch games struggling here in the fourth. Now, it's not deemed a clutch game yet. It's got to be a 5-point game at any point in the final 5 minutes. We are not in that range yet, but I will anticipate it being a clutch game. Andrew Wiggins back in for the Heat. Larsson takes a seat. Norman Powell can't get anything going. He can't drive by anyone, man. Davion Mitchell working on White. You know who can? That's Davion getting into the paint.
What a beast.
He's the best offensive initiator for Miami. He's the only guy that can create his own shot. He's got 19. Kobe White missing the 3. Heat with the rebound. Miami has numbers. It's Davion driving. Gets to the left hand and makes it home. 21 points for Davion Mitchell. This is not, it's crazy how good he is in these moments. Knueppel splits a double. A little gun shy, kicks it out for Brandon Miller, missing the 3. He have a chance to tie the game or take the lead. Jaquez lobbing for Wiggins. It's an and one. Alley-oop, and Miami can go back in front. It's an 8-0 run for Miami. All sparked by the heroics from Davion Mitchell.
Kon kind of got baptized by Wiggins there. Wiggins shooting the and one to give Miami the lead here, who were down 8 just less than 2 minutes ago.
Grant Williams will check in. Davion Mitchell has been sensational tonight. Leading scorer for the Heat. Miami from down 8 to up 1. A 9-0 run. The Hornets have gone scoreless. LaMelo Ball checking back in. Kalkbrenner in as well. Miller's driving, kicking. LaMelo left wing 3. Nope. Wiggins with the board. What did I say, Coop?
It's a bad shot.
We're winning this game. I said it. We were down like 6 going into the fourth. Oh, Davion Mitchell! Step back 3! Unconscious! Davion Mitchell has taken over! Miami up 4! Hornets timeout! Spam those fireball emojis!
Am I watching Kobe Bryant play?
Best player on the floor.
Absolutely. What a night Davion Mitchell's having. Willing this Miami Heat team. Four-point lead for Miami.
The Heat refuse to lose in the play-in. They will never do it. I'm telling you, they will never. Even when we were down 8, Coop, I said it. This game's not over.
It's unbelievable.
No Bam Adebayo, no problem. You think the Heat are going to lose in the play-in with their season on the line? Are you kidding me? Do you not know who this team is? They don't lose in the play-in.
No, they don't.
5.5-point underdogs? Plus 240 money line? I was taking money from Vegas. Who did the Vegas think they are? I am.
Now Vegas tried to take your money by sniping Pelle Larsson.
Hornets don't have the mental fortitude to compete in this game.
When you're led by LaMelo Ball and Brandon Miller, it's not going to happen.
I've said it like a million times, but I just can't.
It's unbelievable.
Like Davion Mitchell's had some unbelievable moments for the Heat in big games.
It's the
Last
best
year
moment
in
of
the
his
play-in
career.
against Chicago, had like 18 points, didn't miss a shot. Then he did an unbelievable takeover in overtime against the Hawks last year. And then now he's doing it again. His 3 best games with the Miami Heat might all be in the play-in. He's got 24 points. Can we flash his stats? Miami has outscored Charlotte 14-4 in the fourth quarter. Look at this. He doesn't have a turnover either.
Yeah, 5 assists, no turnovers.
This game is over, I tell you, Mr. Coop.
It's over?
Over. The Hornets.
Oh, it's not over.
The Hornets don't have it up here, Coop. They're too young. They're too young.
I'm telling you, you want the Heat to win.
No, I don't. I'm just telling you how I see it. The Heat don't lose in the play-in. The fuck you think this is, Mr. Coop?
I wouldn't know. My team's always either in the playoffs or out of it. Never in the play-in.
Look at him.
Yeah, it's unreal.
Shout out Rank Guy. I'm mad if we win. No lottery shot ever. Well, that's not true. If the Heat lose on Friday, they would still be in the lottery. But I do think if the Heat win tonight, they'll win on Friday as well. Because you're either playing a Joel Embiid-less 76ers or you're playing the Magic. Yes, you're 0-5 against them, but they're imploding at the moment. Shout out Chugs with the $2 super sticker. Game over. All right, Jay and Edits is gone, brother.
We'll see you.
Bye. You wanted to be seen in the chat, you were seen. Never again.
That might be your quickest banhammer ever.
I just didn't want to deal with it. Out of the timeout. Why is am I drunk?
Yeah, no, it's weird.
Either way, the court looks discolored. Hornets missed a 3, offensive rebound, put back for Charlotte, so it's a 2-point game. So
the white balance is off.
Okay, so now it's fixed. So you're telling me it wasn't the arena. LaMelo or Brandon Miller just blocked Norman Powell, finally found the words, and now Norman Powell spins into a 3. This team will never lose in the play-in. Heat back up 5. LaMelo. Heat are in the zone. It's been befuddling Charlotte. It'll be a Grant Williams open 3. No. Rebound, Kel'el Ware.
You can let Grant Williams have that shot any day of the week.
I can't believe they're playing him over Kon Knueppel right now. And now Moussa Diabate will check in. Norman Powell saw one more 3, and he thought it's his time. Well, maybe it is. Running bank shot, Heat up 7.
It's over.
Ball game. Coach Spo is on the floor because the Heat were out of position defensively, but it doesn't matter. Brandon Miller misses a 3. Ryan Kalkbrenner there for the offensive rebound putback. 5-point game. That's the 14th offensive rebound for Charlotte. They are officially past their season average of 12.8, 5th best in the NBA.
Miami's got 11.
Kel'el Ware with a left wing 3. Too strong. Rebound tracked down by LaMelo Ball. Up ahead to Bridges. Grant Williams in the corner. They work it around. LaMelo, pump fake, wide open 3. No! Hornets have gone ice cold from deep. We're 30 seconds away from a clutch game, folks. Davion Mitchell, how can you leave him open? Oh, it rims out.
It's halfway down.
It was 75% down. Bridges now the other way. Tries to draw a foul. He does, and one. That is a big momentum shift. I thought that might have been a no call. Instead, it's a foul, and then Bridges throws up garbage that banks home.
Yeah, that's a foul. Happened to get the roll. Or the bank.
This game has been drunk.
It's been nuts.
This is a drunk game.
Yeah.
Some of the moments in this one has been unbelievable. I wonder if Tyler Herro comes back into this game.
Play him over Norm.
Who would you rather close with, Herro or Norm? Both have been objectively bad.
Gotta ride with Tyler, right?
Bridges converts the 3-point play.
Doesn't look like they're going to, though. I mean, this is the
It's
lineup.
it's going to be one of those two. I mean, it's going to be this lineup. Timeout Miami. They want to talk. It's going to be Mitchell, Jaquez, Ware, Wiggins, and then
either
one of Herro or Powell, and it's just a matter of which one Spo chooses to close with. Both are awful defensively. Both have struggled with their shot. Now, I will say Norm Powell has had a couple buckets here in this fourth quarter. So who you got? Heat or Hornets? Changing the live poll again. Who you got? Heat or Hornets? Get down in the comment section and answer our live poll. We got over 2,000 people watching. We're 8 seconds away from this being a clutch game, which I said in the portion of the Today Show, Miami is 21st in the NBA, net rating in the clutch. Charlotte 25th. Both teams not good in these close late games.
Who will prevail?
Yeah, it's up here. It did go away for a second.
Yeah, we lost for 3 or 4 seconds. But.
Yeah, Andre says, we good. We got 45. Hey, you know what? They got KD. But I got Davion Mitchell.
McDaniels.
They got LaMelo. I got Davion Mitchell. Kon Knueppel, the potential rookie of the year, not on the floor with 5:08 to go. Charles Lee may be going away from the young fella. I think that's a bad decision. I know he's been bad offensively today. Come on, man. You got to get him out there. Miami keeps the same 5, so no substitution. Herro remains benched. 5 minutes to play. Clutch game. Jaquez spinning on LaMelo Ball inside. And I thought he traveled with it. He did. Turnover. The Heat have struggled in close games late because they have no go-to scorer. Their best player out for the game due to injury. Who is the go-to guy for Miami late? You'd have to assume it's Davion Mitchell. Is he going to be able to be enough offensively to take the Heat home in this one? Subscribe if you haven't already. Hornets looking to tie or take the lead. LaMelo probing, kicking. It's Brandon Miller. Back to LaMelo. Right wing 3 for the lead. No. Diabate can't tip it back up and in. Gets the rebound, and then a foul is called. Moussa Diabate has been everywhere on the glass here tonight. Him and Kel'el Ware have had a battle. Both have gotten a lot of offensive rebounds. Both have gotten a lot of defensive rebounds.
He's 1 on 3.
It's been a pleasure to watch those two go at it tonight.
It's been a good battle. Diabate got the best of him there, and Davion did end up fouling him.
And then the Heat fall asleep defensively. Alley-oop to Miles Bridges. We're knotted at 102. Crowd on their feet in the Spectrum Center. Norman Powell driving, cut off, kicked out to Wiggins. Wiggins with a drive. And he almost turns it over. Brandon Miller knocked out of bounds. 9 on the shot clock for Miami.
Voting's done, right? Like for Rookie of the Year and whatnot?
I would assume it ends at the end of the regular season. I don't think you could have the play-in factor into this.
Not a great impression is all I'm saying.
Well, I would agree, but you can't have that factor in when you have the other guy sitting at home. Herro checks back in for Norman Powell, so Spo going to go with Herro. Wiggins, pull-up 3 over Bridges. Splash! They refuse to lose, Coop.
They are just...
24 points for Andrew Wiggins. LaMelo Ball swinging into the corner. Grant Williams pump fake. Drive. Oh, boy. He pulls up. Midi, no. Rebound, Kel'el Ware. And it will be Heat ball. I can't believe that Charles Lee is sticking with Grant Williams over Kon Knueppel.
Why is Grant Williams taking a shot like that?
I can't believe that the Heat... I don't know why I was going to say that. I was going to say I can't believe the Heat are going to win this game, but it's the least surprising thing of all time. Kon Knueppel remains... No, Kon Knueppel back in. Heat up 3. Wiggins open from deep. Good! 6-point game! Good night, Charlotte! I'm saying it now! Even though I just said it a second ago, they don't have the mental fortitude to respond to the Heat's play-in antics. Bridges corner 3. No. What'd I say? Good night, Charlotte. The Heat were never gonna lose. The Heat are 4 of 7 from 3 this quarter. Charlotte's 0 of 10. Wiggins with a drive. Oh, he's hot. Step back over Knueppel. Too long. Under 3 to go. It's now or never for the Hornets. LaMelo with a hesitation drive. Kick out. Bridges. One more. Miller. Corner 3. First 3 of the quarter for the Hornets. Boy, they needed that one. $16 points for the third-year forward from Alabama, the former number 2 overall pick. Herro's been quiet tonight. Kicking it. It's Davion Mitchell. How can you leave him? Oh, he misses it. Rebound, Kel'el Ware. Kick out, Herro. Open look from deep. Good!
This is a hysterical basketball.
LaMelo Ball. It's Brandon Miller in the corner again. No. Rebound, Diabate. Kick out, Ball. 3. No. 2 minutes to go. Heat up 6. A bucket. Game. Herro looking for the dagger. Driving on LaMelo. Fouled. It will be on the floor. Under 100 subs from 28K. Let's get there on today's show. Sub. We'll be live on Friday for the Heat's second play-in game. I don't even have to say if because it's like already over. Second 3 of the night for Herro, now with 15 points. Kobe White, who saved Charlotte from down 5 to up 6 at the end of the third, checking in. The Hornets are going small. Diabate seems to have gotten injured. Grant Williams is playing center and guarding Kel'el Ware. Heat will have a massive advantage on the glass. 90 seconds to go. Herro, 4 on the shot clock. Double team to Davion. Mitchell to the corner. Jaquez corner 3. Too strong. Rebound, Kobe White. Life for the Hornets. Brandon Miller gets it up ahead. Oh, he passed up an open look inside. Kicks out for Bridges, who hits the 3. An unbelievably bad decision by the Hornets somehow pays off. It's a 1-possession game. Why did they do that? It's an unbelievably bad
so
decision.
Bad.
Minute to go. Herro. Guarded by LaMelo. Driving right. Doubled. Swings it. Davion. 2 on the clock. Pull up. Elbow floater. Rattles in and out. Charlotte with the rebound. Chance to get within 1 or tie the game. You know LaMelo wants to tie. Taking a lot of time here. 40 seconds to go. LaMelo Ball. Oh, he's so taking the tested 3. It's never been more of a guarantee. No, they forced out of his hands. Brandon Miller's got it. Back to LaMelo. 1 more to Kobe White. Corner, Grant Williams 3. No. Here, get the rebound. Brandon Miller fouls. That was the worst possession I've ever watched in the history of the NBA.
I mean, Charles Lee needs to take a timeout there.
And that is where experience matters.
That was a horrific possession. Nobody wanted the ball. It ends up with Grant Williams, the last guy on the court you want to take it in the corner.
And now the Heat are at the line. It will be, I believe, Jaquez with a chance to make this a 2-score game.
Like, it's not a bad look, but it's Grant Williams taking it.
That was the worst possession I have ever seen for a team that was down a score with under a minute to go. Jaquez misses the free throw, so a lot of life for Charlotte.
You'd think you'd want Kon Knueppel in here to try to get some shooting.
I mean, either way, Hornets will call a timeout after a miss or make to advance the ball. Both teams have 2 timeouts remaining. Did they put back size in to get this
I
rebound?
wonder if they got Cogprinter in.
I'd imagine so. Yeah, they did. Jaquez makes the second. 4-point game, timeout Miami. Sub. 3,000 people watching. Let's get the 28K subs. We're in sub-only mode. If you're subscribed, type those me's. You know what, actually? If you're subscribed, type D for defense. Heat up 4, looking to get a stop. 1 more stop. Ball game. Shout out Connor Akers with the 5. Trying to get the PA announcer, Michael Biamonte. 2 more games to announce. They'd have to make the playoffs to get 2 home games.
2 more games. Dos!
Yeah, dos. What's games in Spanish?
Jugadas.
Wow, that was good for you to know. Type those D's. Let's see if we get the 28K subs. We're 77 away. Spam those D's for a stop. I can't believe people thought the Heat were going to lose this game. $69 away. Hit that sub button and type those D's. Heat are a stop and a rebound away from advancing one more night and having a date with the loser of Philadelphia and Orlando on Friday evening. Here we go. Do you go for a 3? I just, you got to get a score. Who cares if you make a 3?
You got to go is what you got to do.
Hornets taking some time. Kobe White kicks the bridges. Brandon Miller, 3. Good. Oh, my. 1-point game. Timeout Miami. What a shot by Brandon Miller to keep the Hornets season alive.
Kobe White had Miller open the first time, and he passed it. He skipped past it. They still found Miller. He had a contested 3. Now it's a 1-point game.
What a shot by Brandon Miller. That was contested over Jaquez. You can't even fault the Heat's defense. That's a high-level shot making. Did they take out LaMelo Ball?
Was he in the corner there?
I would be why was he in the corner? Well, no matter what happens, the Hornets will have a chance to tie or take the lead because it's a 1-point game. Miami's got to make both free throws to be up a possession. Now, I would be curious to see if Erik Spoelstra would foul up 3.
He is a foul up 3 guy, I believe.
He hasn't done it in the past.
Really?
He has instructed people to do it in certain scenarios, so it's very interesting. Pat Riley is awake and standing at the game. In case you were wondering.
Awesome. My dad tweeted and said, someone who watches a lot of Heat basketball more than I do has to explain why Kel'el Ware's been in and out of the rotation.
Tell your dad it's because he flips a coin every day to decide if he wants to try or not.
Do you want to respond to him later?
Yeah, I will. 3,100 people watching. Subscribe right now. If you're Miami, you want to get this ball into Tyler Herro. He's your best free throw shooter. Now, let's see. If the Heat were smart, they would put him and Norman Powell on the floor, which rarely are the Heat a smart basketball team, but both Herro and Norm are on the floor. Jaquez will inbound it. They'll try to get it to either Herro or Norm, both 85+% free throw shooters. Jaquez to inbound. Finds Herro in the corner. Herro not fouled yet. What are the Hornets doing? And now they foul him. They let 5 seconds come off the clock. You can tell the inexperience of the Charlotte Hornets here right now. Herro, a really good free throw shooter, can put Miami up 3 with a pair here. He's laughing. I'll tell you what, as much as we sometimes get on Herro, he is built for these moments. There's just, this could be cold moments. There's no way he misses a free throw.
I was going to say, he's so missing one.
No world he misses a free throw. I honestly, I know Steph Curry's a good free throw shooter. I would trust my life with Tyler Herro in this situation making both free throws.
Over Steph?
Yeah.
92%.
He is unbelievably good at the free throw line, and especially, he loves these moments. He wants the ball. That's one thing I always give Herro credit. He always wants the ball late. He wants to be the person to win the game. Herro, like I said, he didn't even touch rim on any of those 2 free throws. Up 3.
So we'll see if Spo wants to foul here. 12.9 seconds left. Do the Hornets try to get a quick one at the rim?
Type those D's. The Heat need a stop.
Spam those D's and sub for Heat dubs.
Heat got to get a stop and a rebound to advance and keep their season alive. Subscribe if you haven't already and spam those D's. 3,400 people watching. If you're a Heat fan, I'm Nick Roloff. Daily Heat content will be live on Friday. If the Heat advance and win, which I think they will, we'll have a video out after the game tomorrow and Thursday. And Thursday for the Heat's game. So make sure you subscribe. And here we see if the Heat keep their season alive. If you're the Hornets, I think you got to try to get Brandon Miller the ball. Wow, I said if the Hornets made 16 or more threes, there's no chance they lost. They made 16 on the dot. Well, if they make 17.
51 attempts.
Well, they do that.
That's unreal.
They shoot the second most three-pointers. They launch. Here we go. No timeouts for Charlotte. Miami's got 1 left. Important. Oh, my goodness. The Heat do not have Kel'el. Having a difficult time. Find Kobe White. Quick 3. Oh, my God. They made it. Oh, my goodness. They made it. Kobe White just had a ridiculous contested curling 3 to tie this one up with 10.8 seconds. I can't believe this game is off the rails, Coop.
What a shot. That was a horrible shot.
Do you want a message in production if someone could potentially be available for a clipped call if the Heat get a buzzer beater here? I mean, I can't believe he shot that. I cannot believe that. I can't believe he shot it. I can't believe he made it. That was tremendous defense from Miami. Clearly, the Hornets were instructed to get off a shot immediately. In case they miss, they can foul or get a rebound and keep the game alive. Unbelievable shot from the Charlotte Hornets. There is 10.8 seconds remaining. Miami will have a chance to win it in regulation. Who do you go to? They're going to give it to Herro. They should let Davion Mitchell ISO. He'll get off a good look. I'm not even kidding.
I think you go with Herro, but I don't hate Mitchell here either. Wiggs has been cooking tonight too.
Wiggins, I do not trust in isolation. I'm telling you, clear out Davion top of the key. He will get you a good look. Will he make it? I don't know, but he will get you a good look.
10.8 seconds left.
I can't believe what this game has done.
It's unreal. This has been a crazy game. It does deserve overtime.
It does. We deserve 5 more minutes. We deserve 5 more minutes.
Is that the biggest shot in the history of this franchise, by the way?
If they go on to win the game, yes.
Yeah.
If
absolutely.
they lose, I don't think it matters. They've made the playoffs before. 10.8, it's going to be Powell, Wiggins, Davion, Herro, and Jaquez on the floor. They throw it to the backcourt for Herro. It will be Tyler with the game on the line. Under 10 seconds. 5 seconds. 4. Miller guarding. 3, 2. Right wing 3. Herro. Too strong. We're going to overtime. Herro got off a good look. Overtime. Here we come.
This game 100% deserves overtime in free basketball. There is no question about it. And we get it. I mean, it's been totally drunk. This game's off the rails.
It is
totally off the rails.
Off the rails. Who you got in overtime? Miami or Charlotte? I can't believe what we're watching. I'll tell you what, Herro got off a good look.
He got a great look.
Hand to God, Coop. He let that ball fly. I said in my mind, cash.
I said bang.
That
Jay Wright, bang.
That looked so good out of his hand. I mean, it was right on line, just a little strong. He got a good, clean look.
Now, if you're Charlotte, Kobe White's got to be playing.
Oh, yeah.
Is it LaMelo and Kobe White in the backcourt? With Miller, Bridges, and...
So Diabate got banged up there.
Correct, and he has not played
But
since.
he played on that final defensive possession.
But he didn't on the offensive possession.
Yeah. We're going to OT. I can't believe we've lost 1,400 people in viewership. We're going to OT and people are leaving.
We're going overtime, baby.
Why are you leaving your seat? We got 5 more minutes. I think most people are going with the Heat. Now, the live poll, 61% is Charlotte.
Unbelievable.
Most people know I am rooting for the Heat to lose so we can get a lottery pick.
You want to win.
This game is unbelievable. This might be the most enjoyable Heat game that I've watched in a long time. Why? Because I want them to lose. And if they win, it's like, it's whatever. So, I've been stressed. And my heart's been pounding, but this game's just been so good, I've just been able to enjoy it. Really no stress to me.
Does Pat Riley know what's going on?
50-50 chance. 59% of the people are saying, I'll say this, the Heat not win that game in regulation, up 6 with 45 seconds.
Oh, yeah, it's a dagger.
I will say, I would probably wager on the Charlotte Hornets winning.
Gonna hedge?
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't take them. I've already put money on the Heat. We'll have 5 more minutes. Each team gets 2 more timeouts.
14 subs away from 28K.
Score prediction was 125-120. What are the odds that hits exactly?
Oh, my.
Heat win overtime 11-6. That's not the craziest thing to say.
Diabate back in for Charlotte. Kobe White is on the court for them as well.
Heat going with Ware, Jaquez, Wiggins, Herro, and Davion Mitchell. Tip is won by the Hornets. Diabate hits the deck, and you could tell he's laboring that left side.
There is not a soul in that arena sitting down.
Heat back to a man-to-man defense after playing zone a little bit late. Kobe White hit the game-tying 3, misses the first shot of the overtime period. Miami gets the rebound.
First score wins the game?
No, I won't go that far. Jaquez gets possession inside. Kick out Wiggins. Swing. Davion. Pump fake. Reset. Open 3. Oh, I am stunned that did not go in.
Good box out by Diabate.
Yeah, rebound Charlotte. Brandon Miller had the clutch 3 to bring the Hornets within 1 late. He has it. in the pick and roll. Gets to the painted area. Inside, pump fake. Turn around Jay. That is a pro move by Brandon Miller.
That was a bucket right there. The stop and pivot.
That was tough. 21 points for the third-year forward. 5 subscribers away from 28K. Hit that sub button right now. Can the Heat respond after looking like they had the game on ice? Davion Mitchell driving, drop off, Jaquez to the rack, almost turned it over. Fadeaway Jay, pure. Boy, he is so good in that mid-range area. LaMelo hasn't shot in a while. It's been the Brandon Miller and Kobe White show late. Gets a screen, pump fake, swing. It's Bridges, wide open corner 3. Good. 3-point Hornets lead. Heat playing the zone defense. It's kind of given Charlotte good looks from deep. 26 for Bridges. Herro, driving, gets by, kick out. Mitchell, 3. Air ball. Davion Mitchell.
He's lost it.
Yeah, he's lost it. After having an out-of-body experience in the fourth quarter, he has lost the feel. 2 wide-open looks from 3 that he was unable to commit. LaMelo Ball, pull-up 3, no good. Rebound, Wiggins keeps it alive to Jaquez. That ball looked like Charlotte was going to grab it.
Why did LaMelo just take a one-legged fadeaway 3?
He only shoots one-legged 3s. Jaquez finds a cutting Mitchell inside, and he banks it home. Pretty cut, pretty feed. Appreciate everybody for subscribing. You guys are legends. 2.5 to play. Hornets up 1. Heat still in the zone defense. It slowed down Charlotte. LaMelo driving, lobbing. Brandon Miller. Wow. Boy, he can jump out the gym.
Miller's having himself a night.
121-118. Davion Mitchell driving, kicking. It's Wiggins. Wiggins working on Bridges. There'll be a foul called. It's Kobe White off the ball. Overtime, fouls reset if I'm not mistaken. So
I believe it's 3 to get to the penalty, though.
Okay, 3 to go to the
Yes.
penalty. That's the first foul of this overtime period.
That was the first foul in the last 2 minutes anyways.
Yeah. Under 2 to go. Herro has it. Driving. Free throw line jumper. Left it short. Hornets have a chance to take control of this one with a bucket and extend their lead to 2 possessions. Where do the Hornets go? Heat back to a man-to-man defense. LaMelo kicking. Bridges. He'll drive. Up and under. Reverse layup. Good. Timeout Miami. Down 5. I can't say ball game. Every time I say ball game, the game is over. I can't believe the Heat are in this position. What was the win percentage for Miami going into the final minute? 95%?
I mean, you're up 6 with 45 seconds to go. Yeah, 97, 98%. It's a nice move there by Bridges.
I mean, this has been the story of the entire year for Miami. It really has. And I get it. No Bam Adebayo in this one. But Heat in a beautiful position to win a game, and they just somehow fumble it away.
I mean, Brandon Miller just hits an unbelievable shot. Jaime Jaquez contests him, hits it in his eye.
To make it a 1-point game, and then Kobe White takes maybe the most contested 3 I've ever seen.
Falling backwards.
Off the catch. So, it's like the NBA.
I don't know if the Heat lost the game.
Oh, I don't think they did.
I think Charlotte won it.
They had a chance to put away Charlotte with a couple possessions. They were up 6 with under 2 to go twice. Had a chance to make it an 8-point game twice, unable to do so. So you left them hanging around, but the shots the Hornets hit to send this to OT were absolutely bonkers. .93 seconds remaining. I have called this game over a lot, Coop. If the Heat don't score on this possession, it feels pretty much nail in the con.
It does feel night.
Herro had a good look at the end of regulation to walk it off. Just a bit too strong, perfectly on line. And now the Heat find themselves down 5. Where do the Heat go offensively? They try to get it to Jaquez. Jaquez unable to get it. Now Herro curling three. In and out. Ball rebounded by the Hornets. And now they're a bucket away from putting this one. Herro had a good look at it again. That one went halfway down. You got to find a way to get Brandon Miller the ball here to ice it. No? Minute to play. LaMelo to Miller. Left wing. 4 on the clock. Now Bridges. Contested 3. Air ball. I mean,
disaster.
It's really unthinkable that we are in the position that we are in because every big play, the Hornets do the most dumb thing you can imagine. Yeah, they're up 5 with 54 seconds left.
I mean, that's 2 possessions in this game where they have just completely not understood what to do.
And now needing a bucket, Kel'el Ware will sub out, and the All-Star Norman Powell come back in.
LaMelo will sub out as well. Grant Williams back in for Charlotte. Kobe White also out.
Yeah, it makes sense. Both teams with the break in the action going to their offensive, defensive lineups.
2 timeouts each.
Mitchell, crossover drive to the rim. That got partially blocked, I think, by Bridges, but it still went in. And the Hornets call timeout. Up 3 with 48 seconds to go. Davion Mitchell has been the hero for Miami tonight. Will the Hornets put it away, or will the Hornets pull a Heat and choke it away?
I mean, let's see what happens on this offensive possession. Like, Charles Lee has not drawn up any good sets out of these timeouts when they've needed a bucket.
Someone tweeted out there are 2 Wolves inside of Kel'el Ware, and it's a picture of Christian Wood, and it's a picture of Victor Wembanyama, and then he flips a coin to see which one it is every night.
That's what you said.
I say, Kel'el Ware flips a coin before every game and decides if he wants to be one of the most dominant players in the NBA or non-existent. Where do the Hornets go? I mean, I think they have to get into their set so much quicker. I know you want to bring some clock down, Coop, but they've, in clutch situations, just taken such bad shots because they've wasted too much time just dribbling it around.
If you look, you can waste about 12 seconds off the clock here. I wonder if the Heat, well, I guess they'll advance to the front court. I was going to say, I wonder if the Heat will apply some pressure, but they'll advance this to the front court. You have to initiate your offense with 12 seconds left.
Both teams have a timeout remaining. Amazon Prime forgot to update their graphic because they called a timeout early, mid, overtime. Now, I wasn't going to panic, but now I am a little bit. The screen at Amazon Prime just went black. Is this happening for anyone else? This is not our issue. This is Amazon Prime. Oh, my God.
No way.
Amazon Prime just had a technical difficulty. I guess we'll go to play-by-play on ESPN. Pelle Larsson in for the game to defend. Oh, my goodness. Everybody's saying it who's watching alongside us. We have technical difficulties. Do you think they stopped the game?
No way.
They had to.
I don't think so.
No one can watch. Adam Silver made the call. I pulled up the real app. The Hornets just got a layup. LaMelo Ball just made a layup inside to make it 125-120. Timeout Miami to advance the ball.
This cannot happen.
I can't believe what I just watched.
Well, you did watch.
I can't believe what I just watched. Amazon Prime just had technical difficulties, and there is no stream of the game. And then on apps, it was just reported that LaMelo Ball, oh my God, we're back.
That is unacceptable beyond belief.
So the Hornets, I don't know how it happened, but they got a layup. It was LaMelo Ball inside to go up 5 with 26 seconds to go. Fuck Amazon Prime. By the way, is Kemba Walker on the coaching staff?
I just realized that as well.
Well, here's the replay. LaMelo Ball drove right by Davion Mitchell and did that little frozen hesitation Euro step to put it up and in.
It's a nice move. Wasn't bad defense by Mitchell.
All right, here we go. If the Heat do not score here, game over. You'd be down 5 with under 20 seconds. Let's see what happens. Both teams have a timeout. Oh my God, I almost cut out again. Larsson to inbound. They get to Herro in the corner. Fadeaway 3. Good! And now it's Miami's turn to keep this game alive. 125, 123. Shot clock turned off. Heat are going to have to foul. Oh my God, LaMelo Ball. Oh, he turns it over. He'd have it. Herro at the line. 10 seconds. Down 2. Fadeaway corner 3. A foul.
What is going on?
The Heat are going to the line. Down 2. And they'll have 3 free throws. LaMelo Ball with a bonehead mistake. Larsson with the steal. Herro with an awful shot, but drew the foul. Oh, do they have a challenge? Because I don't know if that's a foul. There will be no challenge. 3 free throws for Tyler Herro. He's a 91.7% shooter. Makes the first. There is 8.7 seconds left, so that's what Charlotte will have back with an attempt to win it. Will it be tied or down 1 is the question. Tyler Herro, chance to knot this one up. Does. He's made 4 consecutive free throws in the clutch and now has a chance to put the Heat in front by 1. This has been,
this is the craziest
I
NBA
think,
game
the
in a
most
long
wild
time.
NBA game
In a long time.
I have ever watched. I really mean that.
I don't disagree.
Herro with a chance to put Miami in front by 1 with 8.7 seconds left. I said it in regulation. I'd not trust anyone more with my life than Herro at the line in these moments. He's 4 for 4 in the final minute at the line in this one. Make it 5 for 5. Heat up 1.
That was the craziest sequence of all time. Herro gets the ball. He brings it out, takes a shot, fading away, and gets fouled.
You know what time it is, guys. The Heat need us 1 stop to keep their season alive. Spam those D's! I can't believe what I'm watching.
I mean, what is LaMelo doing?
Yeah, if you're LaMelo, if he makes it, whatever.
Yeah.
You can't foul him.
No.
But how about that first 3 by Herro? That was more difficult than Kobe White's. Yeah, LaMelo Ball did catch Herro in the eye. Here we go. Type those D's. He'd have a chance to keep their season alive at the stop. If Erik Spoelstra is smart, you cannot have either Norman Powell or Tyler Herro on the floor.
They can't be in the game.
And it looks like Herro's going to be on the floor. This is maybe the dumbest thing I've ever heard. I get not wanting to play someone who's been out for a while, but he is such a bad defender. How can you play either Norman Powell or Herro?
I actually don't think he is.
You're right. Tyler Herro will be off the floor. It's going to be Norman Powell, who is almost as worse. How can you have either one of these guys? I know he hasn't played all night. I would rather see Myron Gardner play. 8.7 seconds left. Heat need to stop to keep the season alive. What an unbelievable game.
No, it's...
Sion James inbounds it. It's LaMelo. LaMelo gets downhill inside and gets the layup to go. Quick inbound. Miami, no timeout. Davion Mitchell accelerating. Going inside to the rim. It's blocked. And the Heat lose. The Hornets win. 127-126. Miles Bridges got the game-sealing block after LaMelo Ball drove inside and got the layup. Oh my goodness. That was, without a question, the most wild game I have watched in my entire life. I am speechless. Miami could have taken a timeout. They decide not to and let things play out. Davion Mitchell drove to the rim, and Miles Bridges came from the rafters to block it and secure the win for Charlotte. Heat season is over. Miami is heading to the lottery. Well, they'll have the 13th spot. Wow.
You know, I like the idea of not calling timeout there. Davion got it up the court quickly.
Oh my God, it would have been ballsy. You can't do it. He could have thrown it ahead to Larsson and maybe got a quick layup.
Can't do it, though.
But yeah, you can't do that in that situation. Davion Mitchell made the right play. It was just an unbelievable defensive play by Miles Bridges.
Oh, yeah, Bridges gets just enough of it. He got mobbed on the ground. I mean, what a basketball game that was!
I'm speechless.
That was just unbelievable.
Lottery pick inbound for the Miami Heat. Can't say I'm mad.
Seriously, that's the most hysterical game of basketball I've ever seen. That 53 minutes is unbelievable.
That was maybe the most. I think that was the best possible outcome that could have just happened. Outside of Bam getting hurt, hopefully it's not serious. The best game that I've seen the Heat play, entertainment-wise, in what I think, like 5 years. I don't know. That was.
I do not remember an NBA game better than that.
And now we're heading to the lottery, which I wanted from the start.
Wow.
I tweeted out, you know that Pat Beverly play-in win where he's throwing the jersey? I tweeted out that video and said the Miami Heat are heading to the lottery.
You are ridiculous. You're ridiculous.
Coop, listen. I know there are fans that want Heat to win this game and keep their season alive. Would the Heat have won this game with Bam Adebayo? I say yes. But Miami is now more well-positioned to better their team in the draft or getting a better pick to offer in a potential trade for Giannis, a Kawhi Leonard in the offseason. I outlined the exact reason why I wanted the Heat to lose this game on a video earlier this morning. If you are confused on why I am happy, you can go back and watch that video. But I am a happy camper. I am. I'm sorry, I am.
After a game like that, I don't know how that's possible. I know, like, you're happy with the outcome, but that was just if I was on the other end of that, I'd be throwing things. I would have signed off the stream already.
If that was a playoff game. Erik says, remember, we can't trust the Heat. I think he sent this in, like, either regulation
it was
or early
a while
overtime.
back.
And boy, was he right. Shout out to Eric Harris. I think we just got we got a couple other super chats.
Yes, we did. We got one from Pigeon Base who said, should we be happy or pissed?
I'm happy. You can, listen, however y'all feel about it, y'all can feel about it, but I am happy. I think it was in the best interest of the Miami Heat to lose and go to the lottery and head to the offseason.
Do you want to do a cut in live?
I mean, we got 1,500 people watching. Should we do our post-game video live? Y for yes or N for no? I say yes. As long as y'all want me to have a full reaction. I see yes. All right, I'm going to film a short real quick, though, and put it live. I'll film a short. Well, Young Fargo, Jaime was in the entire time, so he didn't put Jaime instead of Ware. He kept Norman Powell on the floor instead of Ware. Was that a bad decision? Yeah, but I'd also argue, Coop, what are your thoughts on this? Not having Ware in obviously had no rim deterrent and allowed the Hornets' LaMelo Ball to go to the rim and get an easy look, getting by Davion Mitchell. But if you have Kel'el Ware in, they probably put him in some action.
Correct.
And then they'll end up getting him out in space and potentially getting him a walk-up three. Like, I understand both sides of it. The Hornets weren't playing a big, so why play Ware? But then obviously watching the Hornets get an easy layup inside, people are going to be like, well, why isn't it shot block?
Yeah, you hindsight's 2020. Like you said, I think you could go either way because the Hornets were not playing a big there. LaMelo did, he beat his man and he got to the rim. Now, Jaquez did contest that layup, but maybe if you have Ware coming over to help, could have been different. And then in that case, you probably do call timeout to reset, move the ball up, and try to get a shot. Although, Davion still got a shot off. Like, it was a great play by Bridges.
I was 1,000% convinced
I thought it was
he was winning the game, and then Miles Bridges came out of nowhere and got the win.
Sword.
What I don't understand, you know what I will never understand, Coop? The fans that are saying fire Spo, but those are the same fans that wanted to lose and be in the lottery.
If you fire Spo, he is getting picked up.
Yeah, they don't understand that.
There's
I don't mean to be insulting to some people in the chat, but I don't they're just unknowledgeable.
There are 27 teams in the NBA that would be calling him.
I think the only teams that wouldn't would be San Antonio. I'd say 26. San Antonio, OKC, and Boston.
Yeah.
Agreed. Only teams that would rather have their head coaches over us.
Like, teams would fire their active head coach if Spo said, I want to coach you.
Yeah, I agree. I'm going to film this short real quick. You guys can see it live.
Rolly will film the short, then we'll get into the postgame.
The Miami Heat are heading to the NBA lottery. The most wild game that I think I've witnessed in maybe my entire life comes to a conclusion after LaMelo Ball hits the game winner with 4 seconds. Davion Mitchell got a good look, but Miles Bridges came in from the rooftops to block that shot. I can't believe Miami didn't win this game at home, if I'm going to be honest, or in regulation, I should say, because, well, they were up by 6 with a minute and a half to go. Unbelievable shots from Brandon Miller and Kobe White sent to OT. I think this is the best thing possible for the Miami Heat. We'll have a full video up on the channel soon, so make sure you are subscribed. But the Heat are better well-positioned in the future now to upgrade this roster with the lottery pick and potentially moving up in the draft or using that lottery pick in a trade. It's going to be certainly an intriguing offseason, so make sure you stay tuned. All right, Coop, if you want to talk to the people, I said get a weigh-in of, are you happy the Heat lost or not, yes or no? And then I'll post this.
All right, real ones. Our post-game show will be coming up here in just a moment. Appreciate y'all for hanging out tonight. Bunch of subscribers, a great audience. Y'all have been fantastic. We're going to get our post-game show going here in just a moment. The Miami Heat season come to an end.
Yeah, Heat will have, at worst, pick 13 and 41 in this year's draft.
Just, are you happy the Heat lost?
Yeah. By the way, Suns up 22-17. What a wild game, man.
Oh, it was insane. Totally insane.
We did get a super chat. We'll throw that on screen here in a second. I'm going to post this short, and then we'll get into our live post-game show with the 1,100 people watching. I appreciate everybody who joined the stream today, subscribed, liked, commented, all of the above. Couple super chats. We'll get on screen. 24, Jalen Green, 4-4 from the field, 10 points. How about that? I almost forgot Jalen Green was on the Suns.
Never a believer.
Yeah, I never was either. I never was either.
Lightweight came in, says, I always win when watching you. Thanks, mate.
If you're a Hornets fan, congrats.
I think he's from Australia or something.
Yeah, that would be a guess.
Or a UK.
He says, I always win when I watch you. I don't really know what that refers to because,
I think he's giving you a compliment.
Oh, you think?
Yeah.
I thought he was like talking about like the Hornets one because he's
No, I think he's giving you a compliment as
okay.
Good coverage.
Oh, very appreciative. Thank you.
Pigeon Base also with the 5 says, hey, you know best. You happy, we happy.
Listen, I'm not going to act like I know better than everyone else, but I did think it would be better for the Heat to...
When's the last time the Heat were in the lottery?
When they drafted Tyler Herro.
Yeah.
In 2019.
Yeah.
Took him with the 13th overall pick. They've been in the playoffs every year since then. Yeah, they haven't missed the playoffs since that year.
Must be nice.
Been in the play-in a lot, but...
4 times.
Let me just post this. Give me a second, folks.
Post-game show coming up in just a moment. Continue to get your super chats in. We'll stay live as long as you guys are
Super Chad hanging out with us.
hanging
for sure.
out.
We'll have a video out tomorrow on the off-season. Perfect Heat off-season, I think, right?
That's what I did.
So early to do that. I think I'm just gonna do like a brief perfect off-season of like where I'd like what to do with like some key players. Like probably won't go in depth about making trades or stuff like that, but season is done. It was an unbelievable game. It was fun. It was not a fun season. I am happy it is over. I just hope Bam is good. I hope we get a good injury update. Like the injury certainly isn't going to be like sustainable, like to where it stays till next season.
Hope not.
But man, all right, Mr. Cope, if you've got all the graphics ready, let's get into this post-game video. Will Ball get suspended? I don't think so.
No, he won't. Maybe fined.
I think he'll get fined, but I don't think he'll get suspended. The NBA isn't going to suspend the opposing team's best player. Like, it wasn't that egregious of, like, was it a dirty play? Absolutely. I don't think it was to the level of egregiousness that would result in, like, a retroactive suspension. Maybe I'm wrong on that, though. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong.
Okay, cool. Anything specific? Besides that land?
No, I don't think so. Like, I think we just do this. I could talk briefly about the game, and then I'll probably just talk about, and then we'll talk about draft pick. Oh, fuck, we got to do prize picks on this. No, we don't. No, we don't. No, we don't. No, we don't. No, we don't.
Nope.
No, we don't.
Nope.
Cool. No, we don't.
No, we do not.
We do not.
Yeah, I hit Bam as well.
Talk about the Bam. Like, we'll talk about loss, briefly about the game, Bam injury, draft position, and then I'll probably end with why this was a good loss. Let me get a stopwatch up so I just know where I'm at. Time. And Mr. Cope, when you're ready, let's get into it. 981 people watching. Post-game reaction to the Heat season coming to a conclusion right now. The Miami Heat season is over after a wild loss in overtime to the Charlotte Hornets. I got to be honest, I think this is the best thing possible for the Miami Heat. We'll talk a little bit about the game, talk about Bam's injury, where the Heat are going to be drafting this year potentially, and then why it's a good loss. But how can we not just start with the back and forth nature of this game? And I mean, for a lot of people out there that thought the Heat could give the Pistons a run for their money in the playoffs if the Heat won both play-in games, this game is the exact reason why that was never the case. And I know people are going to bring up Bam not playing, and yeah, I think the Heat would have won this game, and I think it would have been a different outcome and different game overall if he never got hurt and played this entire matchup. But the Heat's inability to win in the clutch this year reared its ugly head again. Miami was 21st in the NBA in clutch games, which is a game that is 5 points or less with 5 minutes to go. And you watch Miami late, and they were just unable to capitalize on Charlotte's mishaps in the final 2 minutes. The Heat were up 6 with under 2 minutes to go and had 2 separate possessions where they could have made it a 3-score game with a bucket, unable to put them to bed. Charlotte was able to hang around, and you got to give credit where credit's due. I mean, Brandon Miller hit a ridiculous 3 over Jaquez to bring them within 1, and then down 3, Kobe White hits a ridiculous 3 to go into overtime with the Heat missing a shot at the end of regulation. Herro got a good look. And then you fast forward to overtime, you're down by 5. Herro hits a ridiculous corner 3. Heat get a steal. Free throws to go up 1. LaMelo Ball gets an easy bucket. No Kel'el Ware on the floor. You can talk about if that was the right decision or not. No rim protector, easy layup. Heat don't call a timeout. Miles Bridges gets a block. If you weren't watching, that is how the game concluded. We'll have a little bit more individual breakdowns in 1 second. But I do want to know, I think this is the best thing possible for the Heat moving forward to try to rebuild this team and roster. Are you happy the Heat lost? I'm typing my Y's. Let me know if you are. Get down in the comments and let me know. Excuse me. My goodness. I do want to give a shout out to Davion Mitchell. Whenever the NBA play-in begins, Davion Mitchell turns into Steph Curry. 4 threes tonight, 28.6 assists, no turnovers. And as we start to look ahead to the offseason, a lot of people will bring up getting a real backcourt guy that can dominate. Davion Mitchell played out of his ass today. And it furthers my belief that has always been there, that Davion Mitchell is a winning basketball player. And as the Heat look to rebuild this group, I want to rebuild with Davion Mitchell. But that does not mean him as our starting point guard. The Heat need a real high-level starting point guard. Davion Mitchell is a phenomenal change of pace, sixth man, or backup point guard. And he proved why. Because every time the Heat are in a big game, play-in, playoffs, Davion Mitchell shows up. And it's unfortunate that he's small, because if he was 3 inches taller at 6'3", 6'4", he could be a dangerous player in the NBA. Tyler Herro, he understood the assignment of getting a lottery pick, if we're just going to be completely honest. Yeah, the numbers at the end of the game look fine, and he had, about 10 points in the final 2 minutes of regulation with free throws and then in overtime. But this guy was awful to start this game. He started the game like 1 of 6 from the field. There is a realistic chance this was the last time we've seen Tyler Herro in a Heat uniform. And spoiler alert for our video that will likely come tomorrow on the offseason, I hope it is his final game in a Heat uniform. No ill feelings towards Tyler. I like what he's done with the Heat since being drafted in 2019. It was a good draft pick, but I hope I never see him again in a Heat uniform. The Heat need to upgrade that backcourt with more guys that can play on both ends of the floor. I also want to show some major love to Kel'el Ware. I mean, he was really tasked with holding it down in the front court after the Bam Adebayo injury. Finished with 12 points, 19 rebounds, 5 blocks. Didn't shoot well from the field. Honestly, didn't feel like that. Felt like he played way better than that in terms of scoring the ball and shooting. I saw people joke about it, and I believe it. Kel'el Ware flips a coin before every game, and he's either Victor Wembanyama or he's Christian Wood. And that's the frustrating part with Ware. Because games like tonight, you see his impact inside, and you see why a lot of Heat fans believe this guy can be a star and should be starting. But then you also see some of the games he played in the regular season where he's god-awful, he doesn't even try. If Ware is with the Heat next year, I'm going to ask for the third consecutive season. Just give me more consistent effort on a nightly basis because you see the potential with Kel'el Ware. Going to transition to draft talk and future talk here in a second. But subscribe for more content. Appreciate all the new Heat subscribers that joined the channel during that watch party. We're going to have you covered all off-season long with draft content. We'll be live for the lottery. We'll have you covered for the NBA draft, free agency, everything in between, trade rumors. Join the channel right now. Let's quickly talk about Bam's injury because he was really good early, man. And then I think I would call it a dirty play by LaMelo Ball kind of grabbing Bam's ankle/foot as he was falling out of bounds after getting a rebound. And then he falls super hard on his tailbone/lower back and did not return. There's no injury update as of filming this on Bam Adebayo. If there is one, we will have it. Erik Spoelstra, I'm looking to see if there was an update. Said that LaMelo Ball should be penalized for that. He doesn't think that belongs in the game, tripping guys. So we'll see Bam Adebayo's injury and how severe it is. Luckily, if you're going to have a Bam injury, it is one that isn't a long-term, potential career-altering injury, like a torn Achilles, an ACL. It's likely bone-related. Even if it's fractured or broken, it's not going to keep him out of the beginning of next season. So we'll have an update there. But let's transition now, because now that the Heat season is over, all eyes, all steam ahead towards the offseason. The Miami Heat officially are missing the playoffs for the first time since 2019. The last time the Heat were in the lottery was 2019. They had the 13th overall pick. Who did they take? They took Tyler Herro. They'll be in the lottery again unless they trade that pick. Miami right now has a 4.1% chance, 4.8% chance to move up into the top 4. The NBA lottery is on May 10th. We'll be live for that. They have a 1% chance of getting the number 1 overall pick. And the way the lottery works, you either will move up into the top 4 or have pick 13 or 14. It is impossible for the Miami Heat to move up to any position in the draft that isn't in the top 4 or 13 or 14. The Heat could move up to the 12th overall spot. We're filming this as the Blazers-Suns game is happening. If the Portland Trail Blazers beat the Suns, and then the winner of Warriors-Clippers tomorrow beats the Suns on Friday in Phoenix, the Heat will move up to the 12th spot in the lottery, which would give the Heat a 7.1% chance to get a top 4 pick and 1.5% at number 1 overall. So that's the draft update here for the Miami Heat. We'll ultimately see where things stand. But you also did see a report today from Shams Charania that Pat Riley and the Miami Heat are once again likely going to be star hunting this offseason. Stars to monitor. Kawhi Leonard from the Clippers, Ja Morant from the Grizzlies, and Giannis Antetokounmpo from the Milwaukee Bucks. Maybe even Paolo Banchero from the Orlando Magic as well. I think it's going to be a pretty wild offseason in terms of trades that happen. I do think unless the Bucks absolutely get blessed in the lottery in their own right or hire a home run head coach, Giannis will be dealt this offseason. I think it's come to that point. It sounds like Kawhi Leonard's going to be moved as well. The Heat will be targeting both. They'll be in conversations for both. The Bucks would obviously probably want everything Miami could offer. Different story with Kawhi Leonard. I wouldn't offer more than a 1 first-round pick for Kawhi, and I would not offer the 2026 first. I would do a lottery or a future draft pick in 2029, 30, 31, 32, 33. Doesn't matter. Do one of those. So it'll be a wild offseason for Miami. We'll certainly have you covered with it all. We'll have a video out tomorrow. One thing can be certain as well, though. You will not see both Tyler Herro and Norman Powell in a Heat uniform again. One of them might be here next season, although I would get rid of both. I will guarantee on everything both of them will not be in a Heat uniform next year because they can't play together. It was clearly evident this season. Norman Powell's a free agent. If you don't make a big-time trade, I'm letting Norman Powell walk, and I'm looking to move Tyler Herro as well. We'll have full coverage of the offseason, folks, so make sure you do subscribe. Appreciate everybody who watched today's video. We'll see you tomorrow with another video. I know the season's over, and I know I was happy about the season over, but I feel optimistic about how things could change this offseason, hopefully. So let's go Heat. All right. Cut. Done. Done. Nick. Happy. I'm talking my wise. Did we get any more super chats?
We did. We got one from my guy Pigeon who says, Nick, not a conspiracy theorist. Do you think the league will try something against us?
Are you saying in a good way or a bad way? The only thing that could happen, conspiracy theorists, against us is actually for us. I could see the Heat getting a top 4 pick. Adam Silver rig job to bless us for the Terry Rozier debacle.
Which you guys should be blessed for that.
And by the way, Coop is saying this.
And I hate the Heat.
The number one Miami Heat hater.
That's correct.
He is saying that the Heat are, like, they should get a top 4 pick. I'm not even asking for number 1, Coop. I'll take number 4.
No, and I mean, just the way that the league went about that entire investigation, and then they're like, all right, here's the second round pick. It's done. It's over. It was a joke. The Heat deserve more than what they got from that. There is no question.
Yeah, like the Hornets knew about a potential issue with Rozier. The NBA knew. No one alerted the Heat, and they traded a first-round pick.
I mean, the fact that the NBA knew and they still let it happen.
So
I don't know.
Like, my tinfoil hat tells me the Heat could move up in the lottery. God, I would hope that, man. Like I said, I'm not even asking for number 1. I'll take 4.
You'll take Caleb Wilson?
Did you see the report today from Jonathan Wasserman from Bleacher Report? Said some teams have Caleb Wilson higher on their boards than Cam Boozer.
Well, dude, some teams have Wilson like in the top 2.
I've already made this statement, and I'll make it again. I have him higher than AJ Dubasta.
I can't do that, but I mean, I can see why. I can't do it, though.
I would do Peterson, Boozer, Wilson, Dubasta, ranking in my top 4. I don't think the NBA consensus sees it that way, and I don't know how NBA front offices see it, but if you were asking me as a scouting person and someone who's scouted the last 3 NBA drafts as our lead guy here at Chat Sports, I'll do more deep diving, but I already know I have Caleb Wilson higher.
I go Peterson, Dubasta, 1, 2 for sure. The other 2 may be up for debate. But the Heat, if Cam Boozer's there, that's who they're taking.
I would agree. Now, I'd be curious, if, say the Heat got the 3rd pick and it went Peterson, Boozer, do the Heat go Wilson or Dubasta?
You take AJ.
Or if it goes Dubasta, Boozer, do they go Wilson or Peterson? Honestly, I'd be intrigued to see what they went in any scenario.
With Peterson, that'd be an interesting
God, he's
fit.
so good.
He's awesome. Injuries are
my
real
number
concern,
1 guy.
though.
Blazers up 6. Go Portland. Only time you'll ever catch me rooting for the Blazers.
I've kind of changed my tune on Peterson, where I'd be in on taking him now.
Which is?
I was out on taking him. Like if I had
Up 8. Go Blazers.
If I had the 3rd or the 2nd overall pick, it'd be a conversation between Boozer and Peterson. I'm definitely taking him top 2 now. And if I had 1, I don't know. I'd probably still go to
Hot Dog says 11th best odds if Blazers and Clippers make the playoffs. That is incorrect. The Heat have the 13th pick. The Warriors have the 11th. The Clippers have the 12th. So it is impossible to move up to the 11th spot. The only way you move up is if both Portland and Los Angeles make the playoffs, and it's only to the 12th spot.
By the way, Mark Stein tweeted during the postgame show, the voting has not concluded yet.
Ooh, hello.
We did get one more from... Who was it?
Hot Dog, I just told you how come. It's impossible to move up 2 spots.
From Dad Dean. 10-year-old daughter's favorite WNBA team just drafted Gabriela Jaquez. Let's go Sky. Also from UCLA.
Shout out Dad Dean with the 5. Appreciate you. Big fan of Gabrielle Jaquez. Played well, man.
Yeah.
Good player.
National champ.
Go Chicago Sky. I'm cool with rooting for Chicago Sky. I mean, I don't know how to explain it, Hot Dog. I mean, I tried my best. Like, the Warriors have the 11th pick. The Clippers have the 12th pick. One of those 2 teams is missing the playoffs, so you can't move up to 11. I've said it so many times on our shows and on our live. Like, I don't know how to explain it to you better that it's impossible for the Heat to move up to the 11th pick. If Davion Mitchell played like this every game in the regular season, would the Heat be a top 5 team? Yes, because we'd literally have Steph Curry. Can we trade up? We could. Will the Heat? No. The Heat haven't traded up in the NBA draft since 2019 to move up in the second round and take KZ Okpala. But in the first round, it goes back like 15, 20 years. They just won't do it. Coop, question for you, and I'm intrigued with this. I think I know your answer. If the Mavericks get the number 1 overall pick, they move up in the lottery. Would you trade pick 1 for Bam Adebayo?
No.
1 for Bam and pick 11.
Yeah.
Kyrie, Cooper, and Bam would be so fucking tough.
You'd have to take Lively back, though.
Okay.
Or, well, I guess it would have to be Gafford to make money work, but...
That was just a intriguing
Just a hypothetical
thought topic.
Yeah, I would do it for Bam and 11. Would you do that?
Hot Dog, you just proved my point. Yeah, the Blazers aren't currently in the lottery. I don't think, are you understanding that? The only teams in front of Miami right now is the Thunder via Los Angeles Clippers and the Warriors. The Blazers are currently outside of the lottery.
Blazers have the 15th pick currently, which would convey to the Bulls.
Like I've said it so many times, like I'm sorry to get a little agitated, but it's impossible for the Heat to move up farther than 12 before the NBA lottery. Suns are down 8. Go Blazers. I said I picked the Blazers.
I did, yeah.
away.
I picked Portland.
I think Portland's a good team, man. And I think they match up well with Phoenix. And I will say, do I think the Clippers will win on Friday? They played much better, but I do not. That's optimistic thinking, in my opinion.
For the Clippers to win?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. They had they had like a 35-12 end of the season or something like that.
Yeah, they've been phenomenal. So I guess you could say, well, they're actually just that team now. But I don't know. Something would tell me Portland gets the result we need tonight, but the Clippers don't get it done. Wow, Devin Booker's so tough, man.
What if the Clippers lose tomorrow?
Well, then the Warriors. Go Warriors.
Yep.
They'd lose so quickly. Wow. It's the first time since 2019 we're not watching the Heat playoffs. It's kind of wild, but I am pretty happy about it. Don't have to worry about Heat live shows during the NFL draft next weekend. That's a little selfish from me because that's such a busy time for me. It's so hard to do both.
Yeah, it's impossible.
So I think we missed the stream last year because of the NFL draft. I couldn't remember. I don't know if we did all 4 or not. I mean, not that it mattered. Lost in embarrassing fashion.
I think you did.
Did I do all 4?
I want to say you did.
I feel like they played one of the games on Friday or Saturday of the draft.
Yeah.
I think. I know they played on Wednesday.
The Wednesday prior?
Yeah, and I know they played on the eve of the NBA draft. Or the NFL draft.
Hey, I don't remember then.
But they either played on Saturday or Sunday. I don't think they got Thursday, Friday, and Saturday off. That's impossible. They don't give teams 3 days off.
It's happened, but
3?
It has happened. It probably didn't, though.
Not that it matters. I was wondering what the VIG was spelling, and I was getting real close to banning. But he just said fire spell, which is not banning enough. Pick 13, who would I take? Top guys would be LeBaron Philon, Braden Burries, Michael Brown if they fell, Yaxel Lenderborg. And if all 4 of those guys are gone, Adai Mara from Michigan.
I don't think any of those top 3 are there.
I think
Barry's might.
I think it's funny. I think Philon's the best prospect out of all 3 of them, and I think he's most likely to be there.
Agreed. Yeah.
Because for whatever reason, based off what I've seen and
Brown
read,
won't get past the Mavericks.
I don't think Michael Brown slips out of the top 10. I don't think Burries does either. I don't know why LeBaron Philon doesn't get enough love. I think LeBaron Philon's better than Keaton Wagler as a prospect.
I can see it.
All right, as we approach the top of the hour, Blazers have opened up an 11-point lead. Go, Portland, go! We're going to sign off on today's live show. Season has concluded. Then you know when the next time we'll be live on the channel is, guys? May
Lottery.
10th. May 10th for the NBA lottery. And then the time after that,
Draft.
the NBA draft. Unless they make a trade before that, which I doubt they will. And then it will be NBA free agency, day 1.
Hey.
So last time you'll see me live on this channel for a while. Appreciate everybody for subscribing, tuning in. It was not a fun year whatsoever. And hopefully they will become more fun in the future.
Indeed.
And hopefully we have an absolute raucous party on Sunday, May 10th, because Adam Silver gave us a top 4 pick. No, it's a Sunday. It's always a Sunday.
Monday.
Nope. Mother's Day, Sunday, May 10th.
It was on Monday last year.
It was not on Monday. It is always on Sundays.
It was on May 12th last year.
It is. I will bet a lot it's on Sunday.
It was on May 12th last year.
It's on Sunday. All right, I'll do it for today's stream. Appreciate all y'all. Y'all legend, as always. Thanks, Coop, for producing today's show. Coop's 0-2 this year. You're the reason.
It's me.
See y'all.
Peace.